Y'all ready?
Born.
No. What about you? Are you ready?
Not really.
Y'all ready for this?
Last time on O&M. So last time, Adrian went down the leftmost path, as I struggle to still say that word. So he went down the leftmost path towards the residential area to look for any surviving royalty. Before reaching his destination, Adrian discovered a suspicious blue smoke amongst the chaos. It caused him to be briefly stunned, with only a breath. Continuing on, Ager found a large wreck of huts that had fallen from one of the large crimson trees within the forest plaza, and within the wreckage he discovered a large machine-like entity collecting corpses and impaling them upon its back. Upon making this discovery, an arrow struck the ground beside him, and looking up he viewed a figure standing amidst the still hanging huts built into the tree. On the other tree he met with Father Kiwa Kenai, who is a part of the elven royalty of Ohad. Simon and his company of veterans, Ren, Mick, Doc, Jirak, and Susie Q, went to the west of town to rescue and escort as many of the townspeople as they could to the shelter beneath the King's Light lighthouse. His group encountered tentacles and corrupted elves who had turned into trees, which I'm going to refer to from now on as treeple, some of which were perpetually on fire. He viewed some of them showing no quarter with the townspeople as they executed them in the streets, passing through fire and further vine traps, which managed to grab one of your veteran squad, Nick, and pull him and a few others into dark buildings with no other sign of them alive. You and your team managed to reach the shelter and found other civilians heading in with Driznia Fena and Flick, a resident lizardborn of Droya and veteran of the Storm Riders. Just before reaching the shelter, you also noticed a group of lizardborn moving towards the shelter. But instead of heading to the path, which led to the entrance of the shelter, they instead began to scale the rocky hill that holds the King's Light. Yatara, along with her newly summoned elemental friends, answered the forest plea for help and went down the central path of the forest plaza, which led them to the central pond and to a skirmish between a trio of Myconids and the corrupted elves. The Myconids were in a fierce bid to defend King Akane from these persistent enemies, but were soon to fail. Yatara also saw that the enemy was actually rooting themselves amongst the riverbanks and secreting an oil-like substance into the river. Viewing this, Yatara chose to act, and looking for a leader amongst the enemy, she sighted the flying shadow Remy had seen earlier, this time playing some kind of flute that made no sound. With this information, Yatara began to command her elements. The wind rose skywards to stop the shadow, capturing it within its own, now spherical body, and threw the shadow's flute as far as it could. Fire pierced through the ranks of corruption, plaguing the Myconids on the bridge, destroying them with intense accuracy. Water tried to raise the river beneath and finish off the remaining elves, but the oily poison now pouring into the river kept it from so much as stirring. Earth made an attempt to halt the solicitors of the river, but the damage had been already done. Trailing far behind, Aegir, Remy, and Basil charged down the path to warn Aegir of the hidden shelter. Before they could reach him, they encountered a large, plant-like ball of corpses that threw the bodies it contained within at the two heroes. Ducking and dodging the incoming bodies, Basil and Remy finally made it to the wrecked residential area where Adrian was slowly being pursued by the metal monster below. Seeing this, Basil channeled a power within herself she had never used before and managed to turn the monstrosity, causing it to flee from her sight, saying something in a language she seems to know somehow. With the current danger evaded, the group went to find Yatara and King Akane at the center of the forest plaza. There they battled to save the king and managed to do so with a well-timed arrow from Remy that pierced the shadow man above. A fierce charge led by Aegir and Kiri and Father Kiwa in tow. And Yatara making the final move to mystically clear the river of the darkness within, freeing it to sweep away the remaining treeple, but at a cost. Near the hidden shelter, Simon made sure the civilians he saved were escorted safely inside, and viewing the chaos that had taken his home, he decided to act and began to patrol and head towards a group of goblin snipers, not before sliding down the hill on his shield, because that's pretty cool. The snipers that were picking off what survivors remained. Susie Q in tow, they managed to hide amongst the shadows and reach the first group of snipers. There, they found a hobgoblin mage of sorts, directing the snipers to take out certain individuals. Quickly, the Droian guard duo made short work of the snipers, but alerted the second group of snipers to their presence. Looking out from the tower, Simon began to see the extent of what the town was facing as a massive group of goblins began to pour into the surrounding area, after flicking off the other group of goblins. So, this is where we find ourselves. The tower, Simon and Susie Q looking on.
Dun, dun, dun. Also, I'd like to point out that after the last session, I went home and watched just a supercut of Captain America throwing his shield.
Somebody told me and I was like, this is amazing. I am totally down.
I was really curious because I wanted to see like how he threw it, in which ways, and like he always throws right-handed.
Yep.
He never throws left-handed, but he will catch it left-handed. But I wanted to see if he ever threw it like the way I expected him to, which was like while wielding it, he just like chunks it, and he does.
I was gonna say I've seen him like take it from the edge and just like.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Like he'll grab
Does he
it with
throw
this
it?
and then just
Yeah.
fling it like a side frisbee.
Yep.
But I have seen him where it's like on his arm and just fling his arm, but it's when he's wearing it on his right because he never throws it with his left. He like catches it like twice on his right arm in like all of the movies, and he will throw it almost immediately and then catch it on his left. It's weird. Fun stuff.
He's right hand.
Fun facts.
So you just finished flicking off the other sniper squad when looking around you begin to see more and more goblins on the streets below marching in.
God, I wish I had a
Riding in front of them on a large black horse, it's a hobgoblin dressed in half plate and a cloak that veils his right arm. He begins shouting and pointing at his horde of goblins. At once, half of the mass begins to break out into smaller squads as they begin taking positions amongst the remains of the town. The other half begins to take up firing positions as they crouch down and prepare a volley of blackened arrows. The hobgoblin leader of the second squad of snipers that you saw sees the horde and begins to signal the newly approached hobgoblin. What do you do?
How far away are the hobgoblins?
Let's see. Get out of here, fly!
We also have the battle
Sorry.
map if you want to
There's
use
a lot of
that.
flies in here.
You don't have to. Just an option.
Let's just stick to the map right now. If we need to, I can clarify with
Let's do this minute.
Sorry. So, you guys are. Where are you? You're over here. You're on this tower currently. The current goblin army, that horde, just came up over here, and they stopped. They're taking up positions along here.
And then the other guys are here?
Yep.
Okay. How far away is that from here?
40 to
The
50.
truest of friends.
And how does this range work again?
60 is your max, but you take
Disadvantage? Okay. So, how close can I get to them? I guess probably can't. Oh,
So as you're debating what to do, Susie's like, we should probably get out of here. I don't know how we're supposed to fight this. I think we're a little bit out of depth.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. So they know where we are, and the goblin army is here, cutting us off from the lighthouse. What's over here? On the other side of this building?
Give me 1 second. Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Ah, excellent.
I was thinking about having Susie shoot at that other goblin on the roof, but the chances of her killing him right away before he can alert the rest of them is probably slim.
Which one? The hobgoblin leader?
No, the one who's trying to alert the...
Oh, okay. Oh, you, they've already made contact.
Okay. I could probably...
So in that open central
I hear a
area.
smug cat voice.
Yeah.
Somewhere across the plane.
A smug meow from across the plane.
So
Meow.
over here, you see there's a line of fire like streaming down this street down here.
Mm-hmm.
You see amongst the fire some silhouettes of treacle. To your, what is that? To the north, so like your left, I guess. You see more frozen treacle down in those buildings over there.
That's right, they're frozen
Yeah.
right now. That was last time we saw them.
That's about all the cool stuff that you see. You also see northeast in that group by the bed and bat across the street from there. There's a bunch of tentacle vines and stuff.
That's right.
Building.
This is the one with the tentacles in it. Okay.
That's what you currently say.
And the black smoke is in this neighborhood over here.
Yes. You actually notice that the smoke is now gone.
Curious.
Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. So we know the goblins are here and there's goblins here. But we can't, if we go down, we're going to go right into the goblin army. If we go over this way, they'll probably just alert them to where we are. We took this path. No, we didn't. We went, what's this way? This is the line of fire?
Which way is it?
What?
This is
You're
just.
just talking so much.
I'm so glad that this is you doing this and not me.
Where? Over here?
Yeah.
More tentacles. So as you're like debating, you're looking around trying to figure out what to do. You hear footsteps coming up the
Stairs? Alright.
You want to escape? I will wager you a skill challenge.
What kind of skill challenge?
You tell me how you want to escape, and then you make the success or failures, and I'll tell you if you escape or die.
Escape or die?
Great.
Well, I was thinking
Where did you see?
we could just rappel down the other side of the building.
It was 7-Eleven street.
Off this side. Because I have a grappling hook.
You start to see clouds of moisture appear above like your head, and it's starting to rain a little bit.
Yeah, no, so
No.
we're gonna head towards this corner of the building, and then I'd like to just hook the grappling hook and just slide down the side of the building.
Okay, go for it. Make an athletics check.
Fuck. Well, that's a 6.
Okay. So I think what happens is, just as you're putting the grappling hook down and you're like about to rappel down, the moisture like solidifies and it starts to hail.
Makes sense.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
Brutal. 6?
Okay, so you take 6 damage. The ice like begins to pelt you with hail, and I think go ahead and make another strength saving throw to keep yourself on the rope.
20?
Okay, cool.
Not
So you're
bad.
still on the rope. You look back and you see that second group of snipers, and you see the hobgoblin leader like chanting and waving. So you continue. Do you want to continue to scale down?
Yeah, if we could just like slide down the rope.
Okay, yeah. So you guys go both scale down the rope. Let me see.
Okay, fucking Danish needs to chill the fuck out. I'm gonna block him.
I didn't notice. Is he DMing you?
What?
Is he DMing you?
So you have one fail.
He's fucking talking to the abyss
Oh.
when nobody's there.
Okay, so As this is happening, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Continue to think about what you're gonna do to escape. Let's see. So, Aegir, Remy, Basil, unconscious Yatara. So you guys just finished up your little battle. You guys see that there are treeple all along, like mass amounts of treeple on the forest edge, but they're all frozen. Whatever treeple were on the bridge are now washed away by Tara's freeing of the river spirit. And what do you guys all wish to do? You guys gonna go ahead and head out, or what's the plan? You gonna peace?
Yeah, me, Elvis, and Presley, and Aaron are gonna fucking bounce with Yatara in tow.
Cool.
What are y'all doing?
We were gonna go to the fort to look to see if,
Okay.
with Kiwa and the elves, to look to see if Saya and Keisha are there.
Okay. So you all wish each other luck and head your separate ways.
Split
As-
the party.
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all have split the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
That's y'all's fault.
It's the
called
trend.
How far can we push Shooty's brain? Are we ready?
All right. So as Adrian and Remy, you guys all cross over the bridge to the eastern side of the pond. You all notice that there again is a vast number of treeple within the side of the forest, all frozen in place. You take care to give them a wide berth, fearing that they might somehow awaken. Jogging past them, you all come to understand that had you not acted and done so well, you guys, it could have been all over for you, because there's a lot of stuff here. The treeple continue to heavily populate the area around you as you slowly make your way to the edge of the forest plaza. Remy, I would imagine you're scatting ahead. Is this true? Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Let's do 15.
Okay. So
wait.
as you go,
Proficiency bonuses, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, well, if you're proficient in it,
Yeah. Okay.
which
17.
I imagine you were. Okay. So
That's how that works.
looking out towards the northeastern side, which is directly towards the fort. You guys have passed along lots of like within the mass of treeple. Some of them have been. You see all more of those masses of vines that have thrown bodies at you, and you also notice that around them there are piles of dead townspeople and other things there. Not moving, just it stinks a lot. You continue past, and you're near the edge. I would guess. So you guys are on this edge of the forest. You're looking out. These are stalls over here. That big long building is like cracked from where the fuck is it? So there's a crack between here, which it's just like caved in basically. So you could pass through here if you wanted to. You see out in the main street over here, there are a lot of dead goblin bodies, some elven bodies. There are a couple Queen Eye cavalrymen that are down here that are dead. There are some treeple mixed in amongst the bodies, but it looks like there was a large battle that went on here prior to you coming here. It's kind of clogging up the way, but you could pass through there. Past there, further east, over here is a large fire that's kind of blocking off this path. I can get like pretty accurate. So to your, let's see, over here you see that there are these buildings over here are wrapped in vines. Vines.
Like the same vines that are in the big tangled ball of plant matter.
Mm-hmm. that's what you see right now. What path would you like to take? You can go anywhere you want. I'm just giving you, like, those are, like, the main big points. Past here in the corner, there's, like, a golden fire still raging. Blue fire over here. There are red fires all in between in the main areas of the buildings. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Do you want to try to go down the middle?
I should also say that Leather Daddies, if y'all still wanted to check that out, is over here.
Oh, yeah. Let's go over there and make sure that...
Everything. Her parents.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, boys.
So,
Since
which
it's kind of like a difficult, chaotic, and you're kind of like that hunter and everything, we'll defer to you which path is the best to get through.
Well, and I can... I think I have... I'm pretty sure I can move over rough terrain pretty easily.
Yeah. But so if you want to go by Leather Daddies, like, we're all good for that. If we look...
As you say that, Carrie pipes up and she says, I know we... Look, I don't want to sound... No offense to you guys, I just met you, I'm sorry. But if these people are a higher priority, like, we should go and get them to safety. Also, we should get ourselves to safety. We don't know what we're going to find over at this place that we're going to. That's when King Akane also speaks up. She says, I am unfortunately in agreement. If we are to find anything over there, it will most likely be more goblins if they're battling already inside the streets. We also have no idea if the Moon Elves will reawaken. When they do, they'll most likely head for the fort and the shelter to press the siege upon us. I'd rather us not get caught out in between the enemy and a stone wall.
Leather Daddies has insurance.
You kept all the paperwork up to date.
Really good Geico plan.
So, with that said, what are you guys doing, saying?
Are you like carrying me?
Yeah, like you're over one shoulder. Sorry.
While you guys decide,
Go
ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Oh, I was going to basically go to Remy. I think they bring up a really good point. If we're going to take a gamble, it would be best to head over to the fort rather than risk being caught out here.
Meta note, this is not me trying to push y'all in any plot point way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, logically, they want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I would kind of weigh the risks and everything. So with them bringing up things that I might not have accounted for, like with the Moon Elves coming back and everything, because I know that, that it would be like, oh, okay, maybe things are a bit more worse off. Well, I mean, things are shit, but more shit than...
Shit's on fire, yo.
We're going south, but it could go south.
Yeah. I think Remy would probably begrudgingly agree.
Okay.
Obviously, because she would want to make sure that they're okay because they're like kind of her adopted family, but I guess you can probably see the reasoning there.
And I'll probably... Remy, I know Basil's family is important to you.
Dads weren't there though.
What I was going to say, but more than likely they were staying at their house.
Yeah.
More than likely they had already gone home prior to everything going down. So we just can hope that that was the case in this situation.
Cool. So what's the plan? Where do you want to go? Which way? Which path?
I think we can try to navigate through the that building that's been cracked in half.
Okay.
Try to go through the rubble. That seems to be the most direct path to the fort.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so if you want to head there, you can. So you guys start to make your way. Do you guys want to do it stealthily? You guys want to just haul ass? What's the plan here?
I would prefer to do it stealthily.
Okay. Y'all roll stealth checks.
Poor Basil. You gotta take care of your dads, you gotta take care of me, you gotta take care of
Sorry,
me.
Seth.
Mama Basil.
So that's proficiency plus.
He's number one dad.
19.
19?
5.
Okay. Sweet.
Damn it, Fishman.
Right.
Not my strength.
Damn it.
Sweet. So the rest of the group roll a 9. You guys aren't very stealthy. She,
Super stealthy.
Like,
I stubbed my
Remy
foot.
is a shadow.
I stubbed my foot on
You're the
something.
mother now. These are your ducklings.
Sorry, guys.
My tail keeps hitting like trees and.
Catching on things.
So I
Oh,
think
they're going on
Oh,
separate.
okay.
Yeah.
I think realizing how as soon as you guys leave the plaza, like somebody like steps on a branch or something, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and like
Someone accidentally
probably
farts.
gonna. Are you gonna like pull a perimeter, or are you just gonna scout ahead?
I'm going to. Well, I'm gonna scout
Oh, that's
ahead and
fine.
see if there's any like
Okay.
goblins or anything.
Okay. So
This is why I can go to work with groups.
so you continue forward. Those little small rectangles in front are little stalls right here. You come up to the broken warehouse over here. Go ahead and do you want to look around, or you just want to travel through? What's the plan?
Yeah, I want to take a look first and see
Okay.
if like there's anything hiding.
All
that
right,
I
make
can-
a perception check.
Nice. So that's where was it? That was wisdom. So 22.
22. Okay, so you actually see a few goblins. Again, another sniper team. There's no hobgoblin. They're just kind of shooting at the tree people right now. There's no civilians in the street right
For
now.
the lulls.
They haven't noticed you yet. There's 3 or 4 that you can see, or there's 4 that you can see. So the way it is the warehouse is like a 2-story building. It's cut in like direct half through this path. They're up on the right edge of it, and there's like a window out, and they're just kind of like peeking out and shooting over that way. There's one of the goblins is hanging or sitting with its sitting along the edge of like the floor that's cracked in half, and it's just kind of like dangling its feet and drinking. You would guess some
Sniper,
alcohol.
3rd floor, left.
What would you like to do?
Underneath takedown.
Give it the
Grab his
welcome
leg
to
and
Earth
just yank
gift
him off the
basket.
building.
Give it the what gift basket?
A welcome to Earth gift basket.
Welcome to Earth.
Halo 2 reference, all of that.
Okay.
Put a bomb in their
Independence
spaceship.
Day.
That's for those deep cuts.
Yeah.
Those deep cut.
Let's see. I guess
The gift to Earth is always a bomb.
they can still see me, right? Up ahead?
That's what we specialize in.
Nuke him.
Aegir and the elves.
They cannot see you.
Because
Okay.
he used to
You look.
sneaky.
Also, I want to know. You also look down the alleyway to the left between that crack.
Mhm.
It's a real thin alleyway. You'd have to do like 2 abreast, but you can walk down that way. It's towards where you saw some vine boys over there.
Boy.
Tangly boys.
Yeah. But you know that the people are inactive, so if you wanted to go down that way, you can.
And that would take us around the snipers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that would probably be the better option. So I'll go.
So it's down this way. This is the alleyway that I was
Okay.
talking about. There's you see vines coming out from all over here.
Are they just like laying there, or are they waving
They're just
around?
limp. Or
Okay.
like already like
As you do.
Limp, flaccid vines.
they're limp and wrapped around the buildings. Yeah. What would you like to do?
And the goblins are like here and here, kind of like
It's only one group. They're just up in.
yeah, they're like
They're up in like this nook where there's still a window,
Right.
and they're just shooting out into the street
okay.
at the people that are.
All right, so I will go back to the rest of the group
Okay.
and tell them there is a group of goblins that is within that building. I suggest that we take the side alleyway, go around them, and go through the area that is covered in vines. That should keep us safe.
Or look back at the rest of them. Everybody good with that?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll follow your lead, Remy.
So you guys continue down the alleyway. Go ahead and everybody make another stealth check for me.
Jesus Christ, we're all gonna die.
Do it. But you need to.
Fuck!
1.
No. Let's see.
I did better.
9.
Told you you could do it.
A 9?
Yeah.
You're all dead.
Got a 6.
Better.
Damn it, Fishman.
My last one was the fire. I did better.
So, heading down the alleyway, two abreast, you guys get to the entrance and you guys begin like shuffling along. You're having to like mount over some of the debris that's fallen from the nearby building, and then I think climbing over one, Remy, you kind of like slip a little bit and you send like a piece of like a board like down the hillside that you're mounting over, and it just goes clatter, and then you just wait and listen. You're scattering of feet. But you continue up over and mount yourself over. You guys all come to the end of the alleyway. And you said you're gonna go. So you guys are right now on the corner of this building over here. John, if you wanna come over here, I don't know if you wanna.
I can see.
Okay. So you're on the corner of this building and you're peering out. You hear shuffling from above you, up like 2 stories. What do you want to do?
I signal to them to stop behind me.
Okay.
And I'll just knock an arrow just to kind of like be prepared.
Okay.
And I'll try to peek around and see if I can see any movement from above.
So you look up, and I think what happens is, I guess it'd be this way. So you come around the corner, peek over, and you're looking up, and you see from up here what looks like a crossbow kind of like poked out of the window above you. They can't see down from that angle to where you currently are, but if you guys head over straight through where the vines are, where you're going, they're gonna get a clear shot of you guys. Right there is where we'll pick up Yatara. Or Yatara and Basil, sorry. Fucking wow.
Lava grenades.
Lava grenade.
Become World War II, haven't we?
I mean, yeah, it's like fucking
Go to the meow meow.
London Blitz.
You're the one that burned our hometown to the ground. Don't start. Like,
look, it's my town too, okay? I made all this shit.
oh.
Not my hometown.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
So.
Damn.
Not mine either.
My hometown. My hometown, okay?
You hear in your minds, I guess you're still kind of unconscious, so you don't really hear it, I guess.
Is
if you do hear it, it's kind of random.
Is it coming from my mushroom antenna?
Mhm.
Okay, cool, excellent.
You hear, I'm Elvis, I'm Aaron, I'm Presley. So, where are we headed?
We're going straight to a safe thing that I forget what we had just called it. What did we just call it?
bunker.
Shelter.
Bunker, thank you. We're going to a bunker to the northwest, and we are in the forest. Okay, cool. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna hit.
So, first tell me what side of the forest plaza you want to be on, and then I can give you some.
So we were
Shit.
right here where that little.
You're on the west side of the
This
pond lake. Wait, I mean, you're leaving the pond. So what part of the plaza do you want to end up on?
So yeah, I would like to be over. This is where there was like fire and stuff, right? Or a crater? Is that where
That's
That's where the
was?
crater, the tentacles, and the other things were.
And the tentacles are right here.
From when Zach passed there.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
Unless the
But
tentacles.
there's limp now, if you want to pass through there.
Yeah, I
Or
wouldn't
Limp
see it.
Biscuits.
I wouldn't see them until I got up to them anyway. So I guess I'd be on this forest side, and then we'll just start heading down through that main walkway west, due west.
Okay.
Unless the mushroom guys have any do their spore sensor it's maybe dumb to ask. Do your spore senses tingle? Do you feel any disturbances in the forest? Do you sense any
Disturbances in
evil?
the
Do I?
spores.
Is this
There's
cool?
evil all around this place.
Never mind. Let's go. Fucking let's go. I don't know why we're talking.
They kind of look at each other and is like, "Did we actually pick the right?"
and then after a negative, I'm just hauling ass west. That's it. I'll just haul.
So,
It's a
are you
stressful day.
carrying Yatara, or
Yeah,
are they carrying Yatara?
I think after having picked Yatara up, I have not put her down and hadn't like
They
it had
asked you, like,
occurred to me to drop her
would
yet.
you like us to hold her for you? It'd
Oh,
probably be
we
easier.
probably get like 3 blocks before I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely, and like hand her over to like Elvis or somebody,
Okay.
yeah, whoever's nearest.
So, which street are you heading down?
Big fat street,
Magnolia.
big fat street TM. Yeah.
Come hither.
Okay. So the plan is we're gonna head to. Did we go there on our drink walk? Because we're gonna head that way.
No, you did not. So after you guys went to the pits and went back to Leather Daddies.
Yeah.
And
So we'll just head back to the
Lava
pits,
dice.
or like in
Okay.
the direction of the pits. Because
So
I don't remember where the walkway thing
I was
is,
setting it up
and I'm
today.
just hoping to get within proximity
Well,
so
this
that.
isn't a bad app, but like
I'm just
it gives
hoping
you the
Adrian's
option
there
to
and within
select
eyesight.
a weapon, but then if you select a weapon, it doesn't
Adrian?
add it.
Adrian's gonna be away.
Not
from
Adrian, Simon.
Okay.
I keep getting them confused. The name.
Okay. So you guys
refresh.
I'm not
begin
using
to
the
head.
Beyond.
Are you okay? So I gotta ask you a question though. Come here.
I'm not gonna go to a fucking browser every time I want to open my shit.
Are you heading through
This would
here,
be an
or are you going down the
Um,
main
But
street?
don't you do that for like Google?
I thought we
Dots and
were
stuff?
when we started. We were right
On rare
here,
occasion.
so probably
I
this
mean,
way.
that's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're also stored locally on the device to some degree.
Like squashing over tentacles or whatever else.
Or at the
Okay.
very least, I can always
So yeah,
download
go
them and
ahead.
have
Are you
them
guys gonna go
on the device.
stealthily, or are you guys gonna go?
I'm with 3 giant mushroom men. Stealth is not
Stealth.
really.
Okay.
Stealth.
Just hauling ass.
They just
Yeah.
like shrink into the
Yeah.
ground and just like slide
We're going-
across.
I'm concerned about my friend, and she's beyond my medical care.
Okay.
We're gonna fucking book it.
So you guys continue past the crater, hurry down the streets where limp vines rest. You guys kind of like at first tiptoe and like kick them a little bit, and they just kind of they're kind of like grayish right now. They hold no color. You guys continue along, looking to your right, to your left, and see more of the red, perpetually on fire treacle. Continuing down further, you hear the marching of something. You would imagine goblins.
Gerblins.
Which direction? Like am I at like
they
an
are
intersection?
from your left, from the main entrance.
Okay. Is there like a side road that goes right that I could pop down with my big boys?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm leading them since they're new to town. I didn't.
Yeah, no, they don't know where the fuck they're going.
Okay, cool.
Where the fuck we going?
So you guys pass into the area just before the towers where Simon is at. I think as you're crossing over, you're hearing this marching, and you hear the sound of like glass breaking against stone. And as you pass into the buildings, you look back and you see the sniper team that is in the closest building to you taking shots at you.
I'm gonna like wherever I am, I'm gonna like stay there and let the mushroom guys get past me, or whoever's carrying a target get past me.
Okay. Does a 15 hit you?
15 does not hit me, no.
Okay, cool. So you hear like all these arrows like rushing past you. It's a little bit too far for them on their range, and they're kind of. It's just 2 of them shooting at you. The other 3 are kind of occupied with whatever's going on between them and Simon. Make a perception check for me, real quick.
I'm gonna like stage whisper to the who's carrying the Tara? Is it Aaron or
You said Elvis earlier.
Elvis? Okay. I'm gonna like stage
Elvis is the
whisper.
biggest of them.
Okay. So who's carrying her?
It's up to you.
We'll have Aaron carrying her.
Okay.
I'm gonna stage whisper to them that hey, take a left up here at this T intersection.
Okay.
It's a wait, hold on. 15? Yeah.
What are you doing?
For perception?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
So 15. So you see Simon on the tower furthest from you. You see him trying to scale down and get hit and pelted by this ice storm that just fell upon him. And he's with Susie Q, who also took some damage. She looks pretty fucked up from it. So you just see them trying to scale down, and then the arrows continue to fly at you. Do you want to stay and look, or are you going to do anything?
So
If you do, they're going to get a shot on you.
yeah, quick question.
Yep.
So, where is this tower that I see Simon in?
It's probably like 200, 300 feet away from you.
Okay. And it's not where we were headed.
It is headed in the direction that you're going.
Okay.
It's down that main street.
Okay. If we duck into this side street, like which side street are we at? Is there a way to get
So
to where?
you-
Is there a way to get to him without?
You
being
currently
inside
just
the-
went down this little alleyway right here.
Okay, that one there.
And then this is where the goblins
Those
are
guys
shooting
are?
at you from, over here. This is
Okay.
where he is at.
Ah, okay, fuck.
This here. You're right here.
Okay. I'm gonna stop us right here in the thing, and what am I gonna do? Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and
Can I not add more than one of these?
I'm
What
probably
good is it
like
if I can only have one ability?
Basil's sort of probably like out of breath and like turns to these mushroom guys and says, "Okay, so the guy that we were supposed to meet up with is in that building there. Do you see him?" And like kind of explain to them, we need to get her to the bunker, but the bunker is that direction. But also, I don't want to leave my.
I mean, it's in that general direction that you're going
It's
still
okay.
right now. You can still
Yeah,
reach it
select
from
the
where you're
weapon.
headed to. You're just going kind of.
Doesn't
You're not
add.
going the straight most path.
I had to manually add, but like I can't add another.
Okay, yeah, let's keep going that
We can go help them out, or we
direction.
can.
Two,
I mean, that's. I don't know if you saw. There's a lot of goblins over there.
but it just replaces it.
Yeah,
Almost like the
let's.
constantly switch between the two.
Has he seen us?
Yeah, but that'd be
No,
fucking
he is
stupid.
busy getting fucked right now.
Okay.
Bent.
What's
over.
around me in this alley?
You
I
see
definitely
the
want to stay and
flames
watch now.
rising up.
Absolutely.
See the flames rising up from the building behind you. It's not like an inferno, but it's on fire still. It's pretty hot. There are treeple in the alley.
Okay.
You see some dead bodies that were
Are they living people
townspeople.
or dead?
They're
Hmm?
frozen.
This is where you get to add the like, other weapon.
What I'm gonna say these guys
Oh,
are
and
gonna
you
do.
did the one.
We're gonna try and cross
You
this
custom
street
it
into
does
this
that.
group of buildings here. Does that look clear?
But if
Or
you try
what's
to
going on
select
there?
the premium
you'd
one,
have
it
to
doesn't
go
do
and
it,
make a
and you
perception
can't
check.
I'm
add.
gonna do that then.
You can't add weapon abilities to custom weapons. Like you can't actually customize
14, 15,
custom
16.
weapons.
Okay, so as you look down that way, you notice that there are more goblins. A lot of goblins
In
down
this
that way.
cluster building?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So good.
I wonder if I gave them
And
the
he's
coordinates,
stuck
if
here?
That
Yup.
would work.
Can I make a perception check to look at that building over
Send
there?
them the
Sure
jump
can.
kit.
It's on fire right
If I
now.
restore
Oh,
purchase,
excellent.
is that
Cool.
like
So
returning?
14 to check out the fire?
There's a lot of treeple around it.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid $3.
You notice
Yeah,
that
premium version.
there, amongst the red tree people, there are blue tree people over there. They are also perpetually on fire, but instead of red fire, it's blue fire.
Oh.
So exciting and good.
You notice also with your perception check that one of the frozen tree people is holding a staff that has like a scythe end on it, and it has more of a. It's not as corrupted in the face, so there is like a
Human
face,
shapes.
yeah.
Gotcha. Or elf, whatever face.
Mhm.
Okay.
You do see that there are actually a couple groups of civilians trying to pass down through that street. That was just
Straight across from me?
yes, straight down here. But they're you just see a volley of arrows come streaking down this way, and they are getting pelted by arrows right now.
Okay. Fuck.
Fubar is the correct
I
word you want, or I guess initial.
hate this
you
game.
want.
Okay, since it's not a. Sorry, Seth.
You want me to wait? I can go to somebody else. There's
Yeah,
Simon.
pop over to somebody else. I don't know what the fuck I'm
Simon,
doing here.
hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
Hello.
So how far did we
For,
make
for
it?
reference, I'm right across the street from you. We are in
You
this
are-
corner here.
Oh.
You don't see us.
You have
but-
just scaled like
We're here.
halfway down and are now reaching the end of your rope and down to the floor.
Okay.
You see that there are goblins arrow out.
There, where? So they're all in here too? Like,
Yes.
oh, so they like filtered through the buildings.
Yup.
Cool. That's great. 10 out of 10. Love it. Great. I guess we're just gonna fucking book it this way then.
Which way is that? Through the
North.
back? Okay.
Between the bed and bat and the other buildings
Yep.
that are there.
Okay. So go ahead. You're just gonna straight book it.
I mean, if they're already there, they probably already see us.
Okay.
And the other guy's on top shouting our
So you're
location.
just gonna
So
run. Make an athletics check.
fucking run.
Duck, dive, dodge.
I'm just gonna throw wrenches at all of them.
Yeah.
15?
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that's a success. So you have to
I'm
make
glad.
one more, and you will have successfully escaped. I'll say right now you can't use athletics anymore because you've already used it twice for the skill. I'm supposed to have you guys just use one skill per roll. Where the fuck is mine?
Oh jeez, if only we had a skill sheet like 3.5. Where we didn't have just 10 skills.
It's not 10, it's like 15, man.
Oh!
Alright,
15.
whatever. Doesn't matter.
Versus like the 45 that are on the other.
I'm about to save your ass with my mushroom man.
Actually, no, you have. Oh, thank you. Is somebody still my pen?
It was with the map in the
Oh,
middle.
what the hell?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
I made off
Oh,
with it.
yeah, that's right.
She made a strong sleight
you
of
actually
hand
had a
check.
fail, so this is your first success.
What?
So you have two more successes because you were trying to scale down and
Mhm.
you got pelted by the
The hail.
hail.
What the fuck? am
Okay.
I
Oh,
doing?
hail
I don't know what we're doing.
There's blue and
Okay.
red.
What would you like to do, Simon? You're running down. You just rounded the corner and you can see the bed and bat at the end. You're like halfway in between that street. There are treacle everywhere and you're trying to dodge and stuff. I'm gonna say for this one, I'm actually gonna have a volley come at you.
Like arrows?
Yes. So go ahead and make a dex saving throw.
What the hell is this car? What's your car?
A Fiesta?
That one.
ST?
I'm describing the house.
Oh no, the one in the one in the
Yeah, they're not
back
gonna
will be
see
a
my
Honda.
car, so.
Oh, that's
It'll be a
yours.
Honda
Oh,
CRV.
okay.
And there's a gray Ford Ranger.
What'd you want? Dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
That's a
shit.
4.
Okay. That's a fail.
That's not good.
what?
Yikes.
A fail?
Yeah.
You don't say.
We gotta go pull you out.
You're gonna take 5 damage, sir.
Okay.
Is Susie okay?
Why can't you use
What
your
did I say
shield
was
as like an
damage?
umbrella?
Apparently, I don't get that chance.
She
Oh.
falls.
It's not an attack, apparently.
Did you hear me? So you
She's dead? Or
Well,
just like.
you don't know. She just fell.
Okay. Well, then I.
She got hit by a bunch of arrows as you guys were just
Then I fucking turn around and grab her. Can I grab her with, like, my right arm and hold my shield above my head with my left arm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Can we
Not another one.
after
Not on
seeing
my
the
watch.
civilians? Can we just go rush towards the civilians and like see them as we're leaving?
You said 5 damage, right? I took.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because are they within eyesight of us this whole debacle?
So they just got halfway between the bed and bat or down that street of the bed and bat.
Okay, perfect.
You guys are where again?
So we're in that T
In that
intersection.
T intersection. So yeah,
We're like
you,
right there.
Yeah, you see this happen.
Okay. I think me and Elvis will pop out and go get them. Like,
Wait, are you doing a death saves thing?
Eventually, I will have to.
Well, I was trying to figure out what these
Fuck!
successes and failures were for.
It's how he does skill checks.
Thank you for reminding me, though.
I was like, I don't see anything on here that has that.
Oh,
It's
the skill thing, the skill challenge.
Yeah.
That's something totally different.
For the
Okay.
scenario, he's
Yeah.
just setting up like a pass or fail for the
Yeah, I
scenario.
Oh, sorry.
Because that's what he did with
I never
In
took
the-
pass
in
or
the
fail in
woods.
school.
Okay, so
I wish so.
you
He's
come out,
asking for trouble.
can like me and Elvis go and
make
grab
a
those
dex
two?
saving throw.
Perfect. Awesome.
Dead.
See, there's your
21.
Nice.
Dead.
So I think
yet.
you saw like a first volley of arrows, and the second one's coming in, and you just like take out your shield.
Umbrella that
and
shit.
then I think also like the big guys, they're just like taking it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, guys, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
So you see these mushroom men and Basil and Tara in one of the mushroom men's hands and you're with Susie Q now. What do you want to do? What do you guys do?
I just go and like provide additional cover with my shield and like tap him on the back. Say, how's it going? Looks like not great.
Yeah, no, could be better.
You guys see. Go ahead and make a perception check actually for me.
Both of us?
Yep.
Try a different die.
I'm switching to a different one too.
12.
11.
Alright. So you see you both are looking up towards the volley of arrows, and
Catch one right in the eye.
they just stop for a moment. You look up again as you like bring down your shield to check and see what's going on. As you just met up with Simon, and you hear one of the mushroom men say, "What the fuck is that?" And as soon as he says that, you see a lightning bolt come and like directly hit him in the chest, and you see flying up in the air one of the hobgoblins that you had saw earlier.
Son of Hades.
Do you guys want to stop and fight here, or what is the plan? If you guys want to fight, then let's roll for initiative. If you guys want to get out of here, then let's continue with the skill.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I think it's time to bail. Like,
Yeah, we're taking too much fire.
I've only got 3 of these beautiful bastards.
As you look at them, the amount of arrows that they've taken to kind of cover you, you start to see that black substance like start to infect their veins.
No, not my
We
mushroom
gotta go.
husband.
Do the arrows that are in Susie have the same substance on them?
I was gonna wake up in the arms of my mushroom. Safety mushroom.
All right.
Your mush man.
Well, the mushroom guys can carry people pretty easily. Yeah, they're strong enough to just.
If you offer
Take
to, or if you ask them, can you carry this? Then yeah, they'll take Susie. No
Okay.
worries.
Yeah, have one of the mushroom people take Susie and just book it,
hey guys, we gotta grab her and go.
and then yeah, you guys go and I'll take up the rear,
Okay.
and then we'll just
Good deal.
book it out of here.
So I think what happens is, so you guys,
Him and
Aaron or
back and
Presley. Presley is the smaller of the 3.
Mhm.
He takes a shot and he's like, what the fuck?
Oh, murder.
He sees the thing in the air, turns around and just starts booking it. There's like people all over the place, so he just starts like running them through with his fist out in front, just like clearing a path for you guys down the street towards the end of the Bed and Bat. You guys seeing this, you give Susie Q to Aaron. So you guys.
Bat's here.
Yeah, so no, it's right here. So you guys have just are starting to round this corner. You guys are at the halfway point over here and are now running down this way.
Okay.
In front of you, this big building is on fire. The street has also been just populated with a bunch of people, and then also another one of those barricades that you had to clear earlier. This one's a lot larger, and it's also on fire.
Everything's on fire.
The street in front of you, there's Harbor Home to your right. That is fine. Further to your right, you see down before you, just down this way, there's more vines over here. You still see the blue fire coursing throughout the wall over here.
Did you say on the left is the left clear? This area?
This is all on fire.
Right.
This is here. This is where the barricade is.
Oh, okay, so something must have fell there.
And there's a bunch of people there on fire.
But straight ahead is clear.
Straight ahead is clear.
Alright, well then I guess we keep going straight.
Okay. So as you guys continue along, you see goblins start to pour out from all the buildings around you and just start to chase you guys. You see the hobgoblin still above you, pursuing you guys, and is just staying on top of you guys. He's actually gonna shoot some magic missiles at you guys. Let me.
Can I?
How is can I get the formation of the group right now? There we got Presley up in front, who's just like straight up panicking and just going up and clearing the way for you guys. He's
guess.
probably about like 20 feet ahead of you guys.
Probably like whichever one is carrying
That's Aaron.
Aaron like Presley, Aaron, and then Basil, and then Elvis, and then me.
Okay. So I think he's going to light you up. So it is.
Aaron's got both of the sick people, both the girls, right?
Yeah, I figured he'd be the one right behind Presley.
So that's us. Marching order. Presley. 20 feet.
13
Aaron.
damage.
Basil.
13 damage. Yeah, that's gonna kill me if that hits, which it will because
Okay.
it's magic missile.
Going
Can I use a bonus action?
Sure. What would you like to do?
Second wind.
Sure.
Pretty sure I know how this works, but I want to. Well, let's hope this die roll doesn't suck, dude.
As you do that, let's get back to me and Aegir. Which,
Fuck me.
oh shit.
3 hit points back. That's not gonna do me any good.
So Basil, you turn around just as you see
I look back.
Simon like trying to dodge these missiles, but as the missiles come down, they like streak around and just hit him all
Wallop
at
him.
once. And he just like goes down for a second, and then he just gets back up, and you just see him like push through and just start charging back.
I don't know if that's enough health
The
though.
hobgoblin is still up in the air, and those goblins are still trailing.
How
behind
far
him.
up in the air is he?
He's probably like 200, 300 feet up.
Fuck me. Okay.
Okay, so back to Aegir and Rick. Let's see here. So you guys.
Wait, am I
have-
still up?
Yeah, you're still up.
You're still up with 3 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say like you got hit and then you just like willed yourself to stay up.
So what am I at for hit points then?
You said 3, right?
3 is what I regained from second wind. Yeah.
Okay, well yeah, we'll say you're at 3 hit points.
Okay.
Let's get back to you guys. So you just looked around and up. You saw the crossbow. What are you gonna do? You told everybody back behind you that there's snipers up there. People just had an epiphany.
I'm stupid.
Kind of whisper to them, but really quietly, so as to not alert the guy right around the corner. That I see sniper right around the corner. Crossbow. Direct line of sight to where we're going.
I whisper back, is there any way to get around the area that they have the sight? Line of sight? Because we're like right here, right?
Yeah, we're right around that corner.
And this is what they can see?
No, they can see. Yeah.
You guys could go further left and
Go
take a
up.
wide berth
Mhm.
around and up straight. If you want to get if you want to take no shots from them at all. It's like 2 streets down basically. You can take that first street to the left. You'll take shots, but less shots, and you'll be out of direct line of sight. There are some vines over there that are gonna be rough terrain. There's like a big ass, like huge vine just in between that street. You'd have to scale it and get up and over it. Down where you guys are gonna go is that first row of houses down there. There's a lot of treacle in the way.
And there's no way for us to get up to take out the group.
You can. You guys could back up and go around. But they know that you're in the vicinity. They're just waiting for you right now.
How many did he notice?
4.
4?
You guys currently have Father Kiwa Kinai. You have Carrie, King
Akane.
Akane.
Doesn't have a big enough range.
Her 2 guards, and that is
That's it.
You 2. So you have 4 along with you. Or that, no, 5. Sorry, so it's a 7-man party.
What weapons do you normally use?
Short sword.
Sword and board.
I mean, Adrian would normally probably try to run through it, but he knows that we're trying to take care of royalty, which is why he's trying to play more low key in all of this.
But his eye like twitches and he's like, I just want to go through that.
I think we should go to the.
But that's because he knows he can take it getting through there.
You know that crossbows take at least a second or two to reload. That's if you're good at it. So you could try and cast a diversion. You go down straight down in their line of sight, have them shoot at you.
Well, could it be like I run through to distract them from the rest of the group?
Usually takes
that-
a round.
I mean,
I could do that because I'm pretty dexterous.
Like I could just rage and take
And the
the
rest of the
piercing
group
damage,
turns around?
but
What do you
that's
mean? Like goes back around to the crack and then goes up, or what?
or they cut to the side street and loop up, I guess, through the rough terrain and everything. Because I mean, I'm just trying to wonder, like if. But they know there's a group there, right?
Mm-hmm. They know you're there.
Okay, so it's not like if one person runs, there other people are going to keep an eye out for the others.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should try to go down this way to the left, I guess. and
Okay.
Around these buildings.
Were we going to go over the vines, or we're just going to go all the way around and do the whole white birth thing to avoid it all?
Oh yeah, because you guys have to.
Do whichever.
Yeah. None of you have. Well, they wouldn't. You don't have anything that lets you navigate rough terrain.
Nope.
Okay.
Um,
I'm the only one then. We can, I guess, take the wider path around. Yeah. Well.
But then we still might be caught out with
Yeah.
like some other shit over there,
Exactly. Yeah.
or we could just try to take out the
The one that we know is there. There's probably others,
yeah.
but he's got his crossbow like right out the window. So if you could like kind of.
But again, he does say it takes time to reload the crossbow. So
Well, like
it's not
I'm
like
thinking,
we're-
just kind of like hug the wall so he doesn't know that you're directly below him, and then just kind of like. Just
But
grab
he's
him
on the
out of
second
window.
floor, so I'd have to like climb up there. Wouldn't
Oh,
I?
he is. Okay, yeah, that's true.
What's your AC?
17. But magic missile just auto
It
hits.
just auto hits.
Unless you want to sneak up and
on this. Do I press X, B, or Y, or A? I don't know. I don't know which path to choose.
I could climb up there with my spider cloak,
ooh,
and
I can always ring at the ram one of them.
Take him
So
What do you guys want to do? If you fight them, it'll be an actual fight. I'm just warning you now. It's not going to be a skill challenge.
are these the like?
We're killing a fly right now.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I just thought it was funny.
Driving me nuts.
Both John and Seth both looked towards you guys as you guys were doing this.
Are these the like the goblins with the black veins and everything that we fought
All
like?
of the goblins that you've seen so far have been the same.
So they're like the same that we fought on at the Aristolis windmill place that we hung out. You
well,
probably take. I mean, I'll chuck a javelin at one of them.
I mean,
What would Remy do?
she would probably try to sneak up there and just, you know, break their neck or.
All right, let's do
slit
that.
Their throat.
Do some Assassin's Creed shit. Some Khajiit assassin.
And you're tall enough, can't you just like hold on to the windowsill and like pull yourself over?
What would you like to do?
Is there any way that I can? Are there like any windows on the side that we are in that are in the that lead into the room that goblin is in that I could like climb up and sneak into and try to
On
try
the
to get
corner
behind
that
it?
you're on,
Mhm.
you back up, you look up, second story, there's a small blown out window. It's a very thin one, but you figure you could probably fit through there. You're going to be on the left side of the goblins, and you have no idea if they're peeking out. It's just on the same corner that they're on.
Mhm.
So you're going to, as soon as you climb up, you figure they're going to be right there in
He's
front
not
of you.
range of magic missile either, so.
There,
Just let me know.
there would be windows further along this side, but they've been like destroyed by whatever, like the fireball that came through here, I guess.
So how does this work? Because it says I can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving my hands free.
Yeah,
So it's
you can
just
just
like
walk on
up.
walls. You can
Okay.
literally just run up the side of a building like Spider-Man.
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 Spider-Cat.
She's real sticky.
It's the hairs.
That was gross.
I learned one of my spiders.
If
So
I
comes in there with it.
if I climbed up the wall that was directly and like just kind of like up here directly in front of that goblin with my bow already pulled back, arrowed knock, and just basically fired point blank as soon as I came up, would that be an instant hit?
You don't know.
I think
Is
you
it a
take
disadvantage in melee range?
Yeah.
unless you
you're
have
really
point
close.
blank shot. Unless they changed how that works.
No, you take disadvantage when you're.
In melee range.
Which.
Do you have any other weapons?
I mean, I've got scimitars.
Those are melee weapons.
Yeah, those are melee weapons.
I got some wolf daggers out of their teeth.
Just go up and be like,
Flick them off to death.
yeah.
Like when you don't have a weapon equipped in GTA.
Yeah.
And you're just like.
That's what I'm currently doing to the guy above us.
You lightning bolt too.
Breathe fire. I teleport and suplex him.
So he gets within range.
What's going through your mind right now, Remy?
The big
How can I ease your pain?
It might work, but he'll get a save. And considering he's a magic user, he'll probably
Is there
make
any
it.
place that I could go
Wisdom though?
that would give me a
Depends on
clear
what
line
kind
of
of magic
sight
user he
to
is.
the
If he's a
goblin,
wizard.
but keep me in cover?
Let me see your book.
Could you sneak back around into the broken room area of the hall and then
It's command.
just pick them off from there? Or at least distract them from there, and then we can just hop around the other side and... Do the elves have bows? What do the elves have?
Why are they not doing anything?
Elbows.
They're-
Elbows.
Wait,
They're leaning on you guys right now.
What other abilities?
well, they're
do
also
you have?
primarily trying to take care of
Yeah.
Akane
They're
and Kiwa. They're not
sticking
gonna...
to the royalty, and they're not leaving your attacks.
Yeah.
They're trying to be as non-combative as possible right now.
That's to not draw attention to the...
You want me to come back to you guys?
Because we could go back and then around the other. Well, no, but they're.
I mean, we probably have to make skill checks to go back around anyway, and they'll probably be prepared if I fuck up some stealth things anyway. It's probably better to just go up there and
Everything else is just passive.
melee. Because what did he get, like a surprise thing if he popped up right in front of the fucker?
Maybe.
So that first one could be taken out, and then we could be prepared for what follows from there.
I'll say you get advantage if you went up there with your spider cloak and were just like, yo, I'm a cat, I'm on the side of the wall. The goblin's like, what the fuck is that? And it's on the wall.
All right.
Or I'll give you a surprise round, how about that?
Ooh,
That's why I asked about the surprise.
I'll
Because surprise motherfucker's cat.
denock my arrow and put it back in the quiver and swap out my bow for a scimitar, and then I'll climb up the wall in front of the goblin.
Okay. Which
My
wall are you
scimitar
climbing
out.
up? The one in the alleyway or the one...
Yeah, the one
The
that
front.
the front
On the
one
corner?
underneath
Okay.
underneath the window where he is.
Okay. I will wager you this. If you climb up there and you do this, he's probably gonna release that bolt that he has in the thing. So you might take damage.
But isn't that a disadvantage, though? Because it's a ranged weapon
I
in
think
melee
that's like
combat?
point blank, unless because
But that's what he was trying
Yeah,
to do
that's what I was
earlier.
trying to do.
right.
They point blank each other.
Uh,
Because we were just saying that he'd be a disadvantage in that situation. Does he have
like
to
my
pop
thing
up?
is that he's already prepared to shoot.
But it only
Well, so
But he
was
was
I.
asking, he'd be not prepared to shoot
But
also.
you're walking up. That's the way I picture it.
Oh, that's fine.
With like everything ready, so that as soon as I see that,
Because his hands are
goblin
free, so he's already...
let go.
Okay, so you want to go shoot.
Because the
and you
goblin's
wanna
not going to be ready for a cat to
Yeah,
pop up right there
exactly.
either. He has to like react too.
What would you like? What would you like to do?
I'd prefer to shoot him in the face.
Okay.
Oh. That's fine.
If you do that, he's gonna shoot back at you. I will give you that. But you won't get any surprise round. You'll get your shot off though, and so will he. If you go around, my better gift to you is that you go up the alleyway window, and you shoot inside that window, and I'll give you your surprise round, and you can shoot. They're not technically in melee range, like just out of it maybe. What would you like to do?
6 feet exactly.
I think that. That would probably be the better option. That way, maybe you guys could make some progress during the surprise round while I have them distracted.
Yeah. I mean, if you tell us to go, we'll probably head
Okay.
across while you do that.
So I'll go up the side window, but first I'll let them know that I'm going
As
to go.
soon as the shots are
Yeah.
fired and everything to go.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so I'll scale the window with my bow drawn and arrow ready. And
How far up are they? Like 10 feet up?
It's 2 stories.
20 feet up?
Okay, wants to restart.
Oh man. If only we had a big tarp.
Okay.
like IRL.
So you want to walk up on the alleyway window,
Yeah,
correct?
right.
And you want to shoot inside. Okay.
Magic missile doesn't work.
Do you have a
with that line of
shot
sight.
like Hanzo from Overwatch that scatter shots?
You have to be able to see your target for it to hit.
I think eventually you do. I'm not sure. Is it just gonna be a regular shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can just take aim at the guy at
Okay.
the window.
So, you guys are in the alleyway. What are you planning for? Is she gonna give you the ready signal to go and
As she
across
takes a shot.
as she takes a shot, or what's happening?
After the shots let off and she gets their attention, then we're gonna start booking it across.
Okay.
I'm gonna be definitely in the back of that thing, kind of trying to keep an eye out for arrows coming our way.
Okay.
Can I don't know if it works this way, can I attempt to get in the way of arrows if I see them that might hit the other people?
Stand back, and I'm sure you can. Yeah, you
Your
can
manly chest.
pose yourself in front of people.
Okay, I mean that's pretty much what
I'll
I.
say you take like the defend action to like just interpose yourself.
Yeah,
If they hit
because that's
you,
kind of like
then-
ideally I'd probably try to do that and run, but use my danger sense to like see. I mean that's technically advantage to evade the things, but this is more advantage to impose myself in front of it to protect the other
Okay.
people.
And what
Use
street
your
are you
body
guys going down?
I assume we'll just take the shortest route across.
Okay. Where's the map? Mir?
I think we were going to go across here
21st Street.
because this is where the goblin is.
A left on Elm.
Wait. You guys. Okay.
This
So
was the between the
let me
buildings.
see.
We went down the alley.
this is the goblin right here. He's shooting out this way. This map is like all kinds
Yeah,
of
it's
fucked.
Because we're coming around this corner then, right?
There's an alleyway right here.
These things in
This is the alleyway that you guys are, or right. It's so fucked. Here, let me do this.
They're just like in my pouch.
But and so instead of coming across this building, is what I'm saying. We went down this alleyway,
Yes.
and then the goblin's right above us. So I guess to run across this way was the.
They're gonna shoot you if you go down that way.
Yeah, but he's gonna shoot them
Right,
again.
and
Only get his
distract them.
attention
Okay, so you
something,
guys
but
go
then
okay,
I'm gonna
that's
try to
fine,
protect
yeah.
everybody was the
Okay, cool.
thing.
So you're
Also, depending on how far we get, I might try to ring of the ram one of them.
Okay. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay.
Infinite.
Dang.
That's a. Okay.
Get.
Okay.
What kind of
So,
does she sell? Bad ones.
what we see is
Something called sheep sound.
Remy. You guys discuss the plan in quiet. Remy begins to just like I think you. This is the first time you've ever done this, so you like tentatively like stick
Try
a
to
foot
trust
out,
it.
and then you feel it like have purchase, and you can walk up it. You stick another one, and then it just grabs on, and then you're just like just walking like you normally would up the wall, and I think everybody else sees this and just kind of like,
Something you don't see every day.
okay. Spider cat, sweet. So as you walk up, taking your time and care to not alert them, you have your bow already drawn. So this is kind of weird. Because are you gonna get down on your knees? Because the way it is, it's like
kind of.
You're
Like,
this window like right here. Are you gonna like?
No, it's just like when you're
Ab
when you're
work.
Or are
It's
you
all
like
abs.
you're bending down
yeah,
forward?
just do this. Except this is the window.
Yeah.
You're just like this. And he like looks over and you just lean forward.
Wow.
Surprise,
So
motherfucker.
the picture is that you're standing straight out along
Right,
the wall,
yeah.
And you're
bend forward as if you're like sitting flat against the ground, and then take your shot.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you
Never saw it coming.
As you walk up, bend forward, you have your bow drawn, you see two of the goblins crouched down. One of them has the crossbow, the other one is empty-handed but has bolts near him. The crossbow is out and he's like scanning the area. The other one that's nearest to the bolts that is hands-free is looking out the window as well, keeping an eye out. You see two more in the back, further back behind them with two other crossbows, and they just have them like sitting at the ready. They see you as you lurch in, but they're not ready to do anything. Who are you taking a shot at?
so there's 3 of them with crossbows and one that's just kind of acting as a bolt caddy.
But
Get it!
one of them has the crossbow ready,
Give me
right?
my bolts.
Yeah, one of them has it ready.
Yeah. I'll shoot the one that has it ready, which I guess is the one right in front of me.
One of the bolts is right in front of you.
Oh.
And so the way it is like
Shoot the one guy in the shoulder so he
So,
swivels and fires into the other guy.
so the one with the bolts is leaning against this side. You're looking out this way. The other one with the crossbow has it leaned up against it and is to his right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot him with the crossbow. The guy with the
Okay.
crossbow, yeah.
Take your shot with advantage.
With advantage? Cool.
Neat.
Well, I mean, okay. Go with the first one then. 9. Oh yeah, +2.
Don't you have like a +8 for your?
Yeah, I was like, well, was it +8 or +10? Because it was like,
Because what you have a +4 in dexterity, plus your proficiency, plus your weapon mastery, so it's like +8.
yeah, actually, yeah, it is +8. So that's 17.
That hits.
Oh, okay, good.
Roll damage.
7.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Not bad, not bad.
Not
On the low
bad,
max.
not bad.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
It looks like this one, but
What'd you say? What'd you say?
7 damage.
Okay, cool. You take your shot. You're firing at the one with the crossbow, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you see him. He's just like looking out, trying to scan it. You see his head like cock back, and he just falls down limp next to the crossbow, and the crossbow falls out the window. And as it like
Free
falls,
crossbow.
it hits the ground, and it like fires off a shot into the
Ka-tang.
ground. Go ahead and roll initiative for me. Is there anything else you wanted to do on your little surprise round?
I'm 20 feet. I don't think I want to stay in the window where the other two can actually shoot me.
If you didn't pop all the way out the window,
Yeah.
don't you have like a third cover or something? Because then part of the window be covering part of his. I'm just curious
If
because
you
I
want
don't
to
know.
take cover, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Stand
you're,
up
you're
straight.
in the window right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of duck back under and
Okay.
maybe go around the side of the building.
So you're gonna move?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how you're gonna go all the way? Your movement or what? I'm guessing you signal the others to move, right?
Yeah.
I imagine on the crossbow hitting the ground.
Yeah.
We'd probably
Yeah,
go.
that's probably a good enough signal. I don't think I'll
It's
go.
gonna signal to Annie that you took out a goblin.
I don't think I'll go my full movement, but I'll definitely go around the building to where they can't see me, and then maybe try to get down to the ground if that's
Okay,
enough for
cool.
movement.
Yeah. So I'll say, yeah, you can get down back to the floor if you want, like, cause it's 20 feet up.
Mhm.
You're not even actually at the height of it.
Yeah.
So if you want to get down to the floor, you can. Or you can just.
Or actually, no.
move
I'll
out the
just
window.
move out of the window and around,
Okay. How far do you want to move away from the window?
like maybe 5 feet down and then around the corner.
You hear the crossbow go off. You see Remy take her shot, and you just. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell him to move or what?
Go, go, go. Or I guess that's the signal, whatever.
Okay.
We run. As we're running, again, like I want to keep an eye out for any arrows that are shot in our direction.
Okay.
So I'm constantly running, trying to sense for that. I guess I don't know if danger sense can really work in that regard. Would I see any goblins in the windows from as we take off running? No? Okay.
Not yet. So you guys take off running. I want to say you get like probably like 20 feet down the corner. Go ahead and roll initiative, both of you guys. You're rolling with the entire group that you're running with.
I already switched my die.
14.
Oh no.
1. Well, I guess plus what, my initiative? So
Yeah.
2.
Well, your dex. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I like how you said it as you were rolling. I already changed this dice one.
Well, I had switched to Vax's dice, who was the rogue, for all the stealth checks. So I was like, I'd already switched to it, and I had practice rolled it a little bit, and it was
Oh
fine.
my god. You guys in your practice rolls. Okay, so
So now I have Grog's dice to use.
so that was the surprise round. Remy, you are back up. What would you like to do?
There's another window right next to it, right? On this side of the wall?
That window would have been broke out. It's like you probably just gotten to the edge where the edge of the crater of the building is.
But there's like a hole where I can see into the room.
You could probably like bend yourself around the edge of the wall and see in.
Oh, so there's no... Okay.
It's not like
I
a
thought
good
there was
lens.
another window on the other side.
I think he's trying to think of where the goblin was standing with the crossbow, like that window, like where he was.
Oh, which window did you run to?
The front one.
Oh, okay, so you ran around the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's another window down there.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just I want to get a different angle on the room.
See, I was on the same
So-
place as Seth, so...
Yeah.
You can see from the right of them. Yeah, they're
Okay.
right. You're right.
And they're still looking out. There's that window, I'm assuming. Their attention is not on the window that I'm...
Yeah, they're currently looking out that way. You just like ran all the way around in like 6 seconds. They haven't gone yet, so you can't see them.
They're crouched down,
see-
like preparing
you
bolts.
See the two that were holding the crossbows. One of them gets up to go to the window where the guy just fell, and then the other one is getting up to go out the window you just shot them from.
Okay. So can I ready another arrow and pop up around the other window?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Cool.
You just want to ready an arrow?
Well, no, I'm gonna shoot one.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the one that is nearest to me. I guess the guy that's going over with the crossbow.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and take another attack.
There we go. $22.
You hit. Roll damage.
Nice. 8.
He did.
And then I pop back down.
Okay.
It's just like a cat scaling a building playing like whack-a-mole with the... Or it's like those training environments where like the cardboard people pop up and everything, but you're the cardboard person that pops up, you take somebody out, and you pop up somewhere else.
There are now only 2 goblins.
And only one crossbow.
Shoot, because you took up both two of the 3 crossbow
Well,
people.
there's still 2 crossbows up there.
Oh.
You just
They just
he
pick up
hadn't,
the other.
Yeah.
He hadn't gotten up to the window yet. So the remaining 2 goblins, seeing their friend fall down, they turn back around, and the one with the crossbow is now going to go out to the front window and is going to take a shot at the group.
Oh.
I don't even need to share. Give me more room.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. You take. Let's see. Oh, nice. You take 3 damage.
It'd be nice if I knew where my pencil went, but that's fine.
Okay. Next up is the other goblin. They're going to reload and take another shot at
Yeah, that's enough.
Ager.
Yeah.
That one?
No, this is his.
That's a 21.
No. Cat hits.
Oh, fuck me. 3 damage. Okay, so they just fired off 2 shots. And- okay. Let's see, how do I do this?
I'm gonna send a picture to my dad real
You hear. Make a perception check for me.
I hear it.
Where did you roll?
You're 20.
Natural 20.
Okay. You hear heavy boots start pounding towards the window that you're at. Actually, it goes towards the furthest window from you. And you see the window break open with a fizz. And you see a red face looking out from the window. It sees you, and it's going to...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Supplies, motherfucker.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Sunrise.
Gotcha.
Some flies, motherfucker.
Fuck him up with friendship.
Yeah.
Some thighs, motherfucker.
Let's see. There he is. Okay. Where is... You hear him saying some like really weird words, and he has a bit of fur and a rod in his hand, and it's made of glass. And he points it at you.
Oh shit.
And
That's
Lightning bolt.
let's see.
Fucking nerds. Know the goddamn material components for lightning bolt.
Glass and fur.
Can you please get like?
You're not even a spellcaster. How do you know?
I've never played a
Make a
spellcaster
dex
either.
saving
You know
throw.
the spell components then.
Because it's based, so
All those little
Because I'm
rings.
rare.
the
Spellcaster.
word electricity is based from the Greek elektros, which comes from amber, which comes from the fact that when you rub wool on amber, you build up a static charge.
I mean, that's neat, but I didn't know
Nerd.
that. I just fucking know the material components for lightning bolt.
But that's why.
Also, when you
what
rub
am I doing?
glass rods on
Dex saving throw.
fur, you
Oh,
get
okay.
a static charge.
22.
I don't go around rubbing glass rods on anything.
I know.
You kinky bastard.
Okay.
What was the guy doing that
So
first
you make a
discovered
save,
that? Like, what
but you
was
take
he into?
86 points of
Maybe
lightning.
maybe it was like a
I'm
sheep
sorry, what?
just, like, walking by a
8d6.
tree
8d6?
and just, like electrocuted itself.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
People used to watch things.
I
a
made
lot
the
more
save, but I think
frequently or
8d6.
instant.
Real
They
life?
just
Yeah.
watch things.
Fuck.
How much would it be?
No, you take half the damage of 86.
Oh.
But you still
so
take
4d6.
86.
86.
That's what we misunderstood. It was like, what? Was he going to take 6? Luckily, we got healed up before he hit it out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He giggles
Oh, there we go.
excitingly. Oh.
Can he have
He was rolling
disadvantage?
low and now he got a good one.
No, that was a
Oh,
one.
okay. Oh. Smile is
Look at that
spicy.
smug little
Take
hat.
14 damage.
Dead.
No,
And you're
How many hit points do you
Oh.
have?
not hot. I have 7 HP left.
You have 21 HP?
I do.
I have 11.
okay.
How do you have more hit points than I do?
I'm a cat.
He rolled ridiculously stupid good when he created
Apparently.
his character.
I fucking roll like shit.
Yeah, me too.
And that's going to be his turn. Next up is Aegir and company. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go puke.
How far? Wait. Since I'm keeping an eye out for any sort of danger, would I see this dude lightning bolt Remy?
Oh yeah, you heard this. You saw this like
Flash and everything.
it's a black lightning bolt of all things. It's not a regular lightning bolt.
How far away are they from us? Because you said we made it like 20 feet into
You're
the
probably
courtyard.
like, he's a little bit in front of you. You would wager. Like you're in line almost with Remy, because she ran the same amount of distance that you guys ran. She's just on the building.
Oh, okay.
You guys are probably like a little bit ahead of her, but you see him.
He's up in the air.
Yeah.
Well,
He's in the
second
window.
floor. Yeah.
Thought so.
Oh, I should have thought of this earlier. Man. I'm not necessarily the brightest person right now. How big is the area where they're at, or where he's at, or
What do you mean?
like the
He's
opening?
in a window.
Yeah, but how far is he from? I guess where like the goblins would be able to see out to us and everything. Like, is that the window where you're staying, or is there multiple windows? Like,
There's
how
multiple
far
windows. There's
apart?
3 windows where from you guys are at. There, the first one was just around the corner. The next one is like, I want to say like 30 feet down. He's in the third farthest window from you guys, so he's probably like another 30 feet in front of you guys. Sorry. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I was thinking of casting fog cloud in that area so that you lose line of sight, or they would lose line of sight. That's why I was trying to figure out windows, where to position that whole
Yeah.
thing.
How big is the area?
20. I wish I had it written
You could
down.
get one of the windows, that's it.
I think I wrote it over here. Be easier to find. Next page. Range 120 feet. Concentration up to 1 hour. 20-foot radius sphere. So
Yeah, you're only gonna get one of the
40,
windows.
40 feet in diameter.
You only need to get one of the windows.
Okay.
Go fucking Winter of Gunslinger. Just pull out my fucking 1911, shoot the fucking wizard out of the sky. Fuck your goblin wizards.
Is that a sign?
I love my goblin wizards. They're fun. The name is Hobgoblin Devastator. Like, how cool is that name?
Hobgoblins are devastating.
I'm gonna devastate the
Devastated.
hobgoblin when he gets within range.
So it's like we're in the alleyway window. Like if we're going down the alley, I'm trying to just make sure pictures like window,
It's a
window,
street.
like a street and
Yeah.
everything. And he's like in the window basically that's at the corner for us to get out. No, or this.
You guys have already ran out onto the street. You're on the street right now. You're out of the alleyway.
So
Find out.
I guess that's what I'm just trying to make sure. So here are we?
You
in
rounded-
this- Okay.
You rounded the corner over here. Wait, no. You guys were coming out of the alleyway right here and going up this way.
Well, no, we're trying to go to the fort.
Oh wait.
I was trying to get
Okay,
us
sorry.
going across.
Going this way. Yes. There's a window over here, and he just peeked around this
So
way.
he said like basically.
Sorry,
so he's at the
I
end.
had the map all wrong.
So
he
he's
peeked around this
He's
way.
at the end window.
Yes.
Going that way.
Yes.
Okay. So I would probably. Yeah, fuck it. I'll fog cloud
Okay.
the line of sight from like that corner area and everything to obscure to look down the alleyway,
Okay.
and also tell Remy like, shit, let's get going, kind of thing. As I do the fog cloud, which I mean would I guess cover him up and them, but that way he can just follow through unless you want to fight the red
No,
hobgoblin.
really, I just thought I'd stay, on the side
Tell
of
him
the building, maybe
the
get some
handsomest dad.
zap some more.
He said it
Yeah,
first.
so that's why I'm trying to at least give us some sort of
I'd really like to open my mouth and release the bees.
My dad's
The bees.
Ah.
Yeah. So
They say that we all
I'll
say
go ahead
that.
and make a fog cloud up
It's
there
like that dating sim.
Mm-hmm.
to block the window area. Again, it's a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range. Spreads around corners. Its area is heavily obscured.
Okay, cool.
I cast
You
a
do that.
cloud of bees.
Cool. And then we
That's bee
keep
cloud.
trucking it. We keep trucking it down
Okay.
this way to get to the fort as soon as possible. The most direct line to the fort.
I'd like to
Okay.
use gas pump. It's like hydro pump, but with gasoline instead.
Remy, you just see this fog cloud emit from Adrian. How do you do your magic?
yourself.
I was trying to think about that. I didn't have a really.
He farts.
No.
Just one big fog cloud.
He
He opens his mouth and just bee.
No, I think he concentrates like he's like as if he were raging kind of thing to do it, and then in the spot that he is focusing on, like the fog starts to like coalesce, and then it immediately like spreads out in that area.
Okay, so you just take the moisture from that.
Yeah.
Fog to bees.
Cool.
That's what
So Remy, you just saw Ager yell at you, saying, "Let's go, let's get out of here." And Fog Cloud, the hobgoblin. What's your plan of attack right now?
Well, I guess I will scurry down the wall and try to.
Do you want to dash? Or just use your full movement to get out?
Yeah.
You catch back up to them.
Cool.
I cast fog to
Alright,
flesh.
cool.
Fog to flesh to fog.
So you guys,
Power word kill.
you guys run. Remy just caught back up to you. It's the goblin's turn. They can't see, so.
But like just the skin and muscle layer. So just-
Anyways.
Skeleton.
You guys see from that same window where the red goblin was at, him burst out of the window, and he is now flying. And pursuing you, and he has caught up to you guys.
Oh shit.
Remy, what would you like to do? Back to you. Actually, no, sorry, Adrian. Back to
He
you.
is
Sorry.
flying.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, because he dashed? That was his thing?
Goddamn with you.
He
Goddamn.
casts his spell, and then he has a 60-foot movement.
With perfect
Flying.
maneuverability.
Those fucking spellcasters.
He says, "Hi, how are you?"
Or does
He
he?
does not say that.
Does
He
he?
does not say that.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you? I just wanted to come over and ask for your
Funny
number
to
while
hear.
you were running away.
Hate being at range of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
We're just sitting
Is
there.
it range if you just want to use your regular range?
Well, no, that part I knew, but I meant
I thought
like
you said antimatter.
I really do.
That too.
There
There is one.
I know.
Antimatter rifle.
Yeah. I don't know how that's a thing.
he
in
has
D&D,
60
but
feet.
You should never
do
have
that.
that. You are not allowed to have
Fucking get that.
Why?
Punk ass.
Why? Why am I forbidden
Turn
to
around.
have the antimatter rifle?
When I'm attacking, unless I get hit, my concentration still maintains on the fog
I
thing,
mean,
right?
you would trust me with an
Concentration
antimatter.
Yes,
rifle, right?
concentration.
You have
Not
to
for a hot
maintain
second.
concentration. You get hit, then you have to roll a concentration.
Yeah, but if I'm doing the attacking, I don't have to worry about doing that. That's what I was just trying to
Yeah,
double check.
Neither.
I don't trust myself.
I don't. Yeah, no one's allowed to have
To be fair, I'm not.
different.
to disrupt
Person who
concentration
Yeah.
on flying.
To be fair, I mean,
him and not
Huh?
you. Neither.
antimatter should not be.
Oh, but
stored
he's
in,
doing a
like,
spell. Is that a
half gram
concentration thing, or that just
anyway,
happens?
It
so-
is, but
Flying is a concentration spell.
Well, I mean, I was
But
gonna
it's-
do Ring of the Ram. I was just reading this whole thing here.
yeah, it's not super easy unless they change.
Can
the-
I break his concentration with my sexy cat body?
Yes.
Well,
Look,
for
girl.
me, sounds like
He likes what he
that needs
sees
to be a
and
soundbite.
pursues harder.
God damn it!
His
He
concentration
wants to
improves.
fry that.
Anyways, I would say
needs
we
to be a
continue
soundbite.
running the 30 feet, or however. No, because you said he's 60
Out
feet
of
up. How high?
context,
No,
D&D
he's just above
Please
us.
He's
clip
above
that.
you. He's probably like 30 feet above you guys.
Okay, so if I run 30 feet, it's still like within the 60 feet, like direct line
Were
of
you
sight.
using
Yeah,
the word lie?
because I want to use it away from him so when I hit him, because it moves him 5 feet, which is just 5 feet, but it actually pushes them like back away from us, not like higher up.
Okay.
So we run the 30 feet, and I'll turn around and like basically like punch as if I was punching, but then like the ram hit him, kind of thing.
Cool.
But I guess roll the attack.
Yeah.
And it's a nat 20.
Is it?
Yes,
dude.
Oh,
it's
you
the
fucking-
the Stein thing.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Get fucking
What does it do?
wrecked.
So, it does 2d10 force damage, and the enemy is pushed 5 feet away from you.
Okay. Do your damage. So I can see whether I need to.
Can the ram crit? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you roll. Yeah, you crit.
Okay, I didn't know
Double
if
your
it worked
damage.
with that.
Not double your damage.
I rolled
twice.
Roll
Twice.
yeah.
Okay, well, it's
So-
2d10, so I
so
roll it
Double
4
your
times.
dice, but like the roll.
4d10.
Yeah.
Here's 2 d10 extra if you want.
Alright.
Is that 7?
Yep.
7.
Shit.
8.
How much?
Where am I 8 right now? 11.
Nice.
21.
Yep.
Nice.
Got a 10 on that last one.
Cool. So what was it? 21.
21, and then he gets hit, push 5 feet back.
Okay.
This means he's not dead.
Well, a dude who does that much damage to you and
This
is
is
flying, I
interesting.
don't
Fair
think.
enough, yeah.
I don't know why the city's under attack. Who's attacking?
No.
So
We went to sleep after a festival.
you're taking these arrows. You look back after you've done the fog cloud. You see him just burst out of the window, and you're like, God, this guy, I just did this thing.
But I mean,
So-
protected us from the arrows, which is
clean
good.
You like jump back as you're like, running. Just
Yep.
the ram just like emits from your ring, and it just hits him square on. You see him fly 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, and he just starts plummeting down to the ground. He
Steam
lost
rocket.
concentration.
Because he lost concentration, so he just kept going with
Yep.
the momentum.
Half the
Cool.
damage taken, whichever's greater.
So I'm
Does
gonna
he take
say,
falling damage too?
yeah.
Ooh.
You
1d6
killed him.
per 10 feet.
Damn.
5 damage.
Are those metal die?
Yep.
They're for killing.
Ooh.
That's why early when he was rolling, I
Flyers.
thought he was rolling like some big ass dice back there, and I was like, oh no, those are those metal ones.
Fancy.
Is it 21 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. He looks hurt, but he's still up. He's probably 30. He's 30 feet back from you, and he just where are we at?
Well, 30 feet back from us or from the spot where
from
he was?
where you're at.
Because we ran 30 feet. I punched him.
He's 30 feet back from you.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll just say that's it'll be easier.
I'm just-
Remy, you're up.
Cool. Yeah, okay.
You guys
I
continue
can see.
running, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so then he's 60 feet.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
I was trying to figure it out. Okay, good.
If he's still behind us,
Well, you want to run to catch up to us because we left while we
yeah.
did that.
Yeah, I guess we can try to. Are we still? Are we still in combat?
Yeah, you can attack him.
Okay. Cool. I will shoot at him.
He's still in combat.
And 21. Does that hit?
That does hit.
Sweet. This one. Come on. 6.
Okay. Sweet. So he takes the arrow as he's like getting up from being just like rolling on the ground. He like started running and he just hit him and he goes. So the goblins are to play now as you guys run past them, and now it's his turn. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Hmm.
That sounds like not fun.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Okay. So you guys are 60 feet away from him now. He's charging at you, and then he remembers something, and he stops.
Lightning bolt.
He thinks of his grandmother.
He reaches, he thinks of his grandmother,
in the
and he
beautiful
reaches
plains
into his
back home.
pocket, takes out some bat guano and sulfur, smells it,
Fireball.
Grandma.
and you see this little
Grandma.
bead of fire come strafing at you guys.
Dexter.
Fireball. Yeah. He's gonna hit all of you guys. Go ahead and make a dex saving throw, everybody. I'll make one for the group.
Fuck.
Hey, everybody has their secondary characters
Oh my
prepped,
god.
right?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Did they fail?
They got a 1.
Oh.
He points it at the ground.
No,
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 the dex
no,
save.
The dex save for
the group.
For the group.
Well, dead.
I rolled a 4, so it's not any better.
Oh god.
For the group of NPCs, that's
Are you-
I'm not raging. Well, that wouldn't matter because it's fire
22?
damage.
Fate
So I
has
would take
spoken.
it.
Hold
Really?
on.
Yeah, because raging only has piercing,
I feel like,
slashing,
Dark Roots
bludgeoning
come
damage.
Oh.
For next week.
So it wouldn't matter if I was
Do you
raging
get
or not.
improved evasion?
I did a.
Do I or will I?
Once he
Do
hits
you
level
have it?
3,
I do not have it.
once he hits level
I don't
3,
set
he can
foot
have
inside
any incoming damage. Period. Like if it's the
Nice.
same. Total
Wait, the
one.
curbside?
No, I'm not
Yeah,
doing it
Zach
total
goes and picks
anymore.
it up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there
What?
you go.
Curbside.
I'm doing the
He's
Storm
gonna
Herald now.
do it. Actually, no. We'll wait.
I like it.
Made it some dark roast.
Barbarians
It's very
3.5 with improved evasion though, so if they make a dexterity saving throw, the barbarians take half damage.
Mm.
5,
I don't know that's
Even
later.
if they
6,
fail.
12, 3, 14, 15, 17, and is that
Use
21?
your hero points.
Nice you rolling, jeez.
It was
Have
86.
do your
I
hero
know.
points?
22 points of damage
He only has
to those who failed their save.
I am
What'd you get?
down.
Okay, what'd you get?
22.
Okay, so you took 11 damage.
Fuck.
You guys are all down?
Yeah, I'm at -3. Negative.
Wait, how much
Wait,
damage?
how much?
22?
11?
22.
Hey,
You took
is-
11.
Is there an acronym for
Negative
half
4.
party kill? Is that what?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be at -3.
So,
Could I do some? Well, no, I don't know. That wouldn't. I was gonna say use a hero point and like withstand, but I don't know what I would do from there. That was the end
I
of
was
my
gonna say, I
thought.
was like, think about it real quick.
No, I know. I was like, that's the end of my thought. I don't know exactly what would go on from there.
It doesn't look good for our heroes.
Because did everybody literally go down, like including
Yes.
everybody went down?
Oh.
That's why I was sad. I was like, I just rolled that one for everybody. Okay.
Fate has spoken.
Because
What?
if I
What's up? What you gonna do?
My dad says hi and he says sick 'em.
We are definitely doing that right now.
He was talking to Shooty apparently.
Yeah.
There's a HPK, a half party kill. He rolled a 1 for all the guys, and then
I rolled a 4.
A 4, and then a.
She actually saved, but the damage was enough.
So everyone.
What
is
class
down.
are you? You're a ranger? You also
So
don't have
only
evasion?
you two are up?
I don't.
Only you two
No.
are up?
What I'm picturing,
If I
this is
took
kind
that
of like
out, I guess it's too good.
I think our
Like,
I think our plan is to him.
hero
to
points.
you up.
basically to like rally kind of thing, like a Dragon Ball Z, like I'm not going down quite yet.
That I have
Out of, like, rage kind of
and you
thing,
could just rifle
And then
through
use
pockets.
Ring of the Ram,
Yeah,
and I'm picturing like a
Yeah,
Hadoken from
there's
Street
just
Fighter
something
and
in
shoot
Wales
that
right
out,
now, So we've got to get to someplace.
And-
You want to do that?
take out to like save everybody that's there.
Do you want to do that? I'm asking.
How do you want to do this?
You explode.
I mean, I don't see unless people come out of the thing and save us, because I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But yes, I'll do that,
Okay, roll a d4.
and then I go down again.
Roll a 1.
Oh, jokes
That's a
on.
2.
I got a 2.
So moderate.
Oh.
God damn it, you guys.
I mean, guys, it was all a joke. It was just one of Remy's like future visions. This is what
Four is
could
the worst
have
one, right?
happened.
No, one is
One's the
worst
best.
One is the
Two
worst one?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, it
opposite
starts
way.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Yeah,
Severe,
you want to roll
moderate.
4.
Yeah.
Roll high.
So-
Roll high or die.
The way
Roll a
the way
four
this
next time.
happens is we see the hobgoblin trailing behind you guys. The camera's like over his shoulder as he takes out his back. Lana sniffs it, points, and the fireball shoots out.
Mashed
You
potatoes.
see just an explosion that envelops you guys, and you just see the flames die down, the smoke envelop, and then it starts to clear. And he's still standing there. We see all of your bodies still there. You're like on your knees, and you're something is keeping you up. You don't know what, but you will yourself awake, and you channel another use of your Ring of the Ram, and we still have this like over the shoulder shot. It's like almost like it's like a spaghetti western.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
fucking
Like the quick
cool,
trip,
yes. And we just get this close up shot of the hobgoblin's eyes. It's like these yellow eyes, and yeah, we have that. We have a tumbleweed roll across, and we see him like reach into his pocket as you get up, and he keeps strolling up to you, getting closer and closer. and you just look down at your ring. What finger is it on?
Probably like the right middle finger.
Okay, it can fit on any finger.
Yeah.
So it's on your middle finger. You kind of lift it a little bit, and you see the eyes kind of glint, which is weird because it's nighttime right now. And you pick yourself up, and we see this torn Adrian. Your shirt's probably ripped off, and you just—it's like the Goku, like
Yeah.
There's fish abs.
And I think you're still
Fabs.
raging at this point. I think that's what
It triggered
actually
like a rage.
managed to keep you going.
Yeah.
You're so focused in tunnel vision, you turn around, all you see in your line of sight is the hobgoblin in front of you, and he's just staring you down, walking towards you, and he takes out his, I think it's like these brass knuckles, and he aims it at you, and he shoots out these magic missiles that come and shoot out and flare around. They're not regular magic missiles though, they're just like, you don't know what it is, but they're like screaming at you. They hit you, you take it, and you just will yourself to keep going. You get closer and closer. You already, you know you're in range, but you just want to beat this guy so bad. You take the ram, and you swear, if there was a celestial ram, this is probably it, because whatever just came out was massive. And it just overwhelms the hobgoblin, and I think we see that it's like that anime moment where it's like the blinding light comes around him, and he just like fades to ash, and then we fade out, and you fall to your knees, and you're still up. You have 1 HP.
Oh shit.
Burned up like a douche.
But as you fall to your knees, there's one final moment where the hobgoblin, I think whatever's left of him, there's like this black essence, and it shoots at you. It's like these strings that bind and sink into you, and then he is forever at rest. You feel this black pulse within you, and you see the veins, just like the goblins before, infect you. And that is where we'll cut to somebody else as Ager debates what to do next.
This is what happened when we didn't stop the Savage Tide, or what?
Yeah. This is it. Fuck. Well,
Tag team our characters in
good
the last game.
save, but holy shit.
I was like, either we all die, or
Well,
Yeah.
I
Can
mean,
find like a whistle made out of
I'm
gold
still
coins
down.
and blow
I
on
don't know if I'm
fire
actually
spears?
dead.
well, yeah. But if I had gone down,
Just
down,
rattle a
like,
big money
You're
bag.
just hobgoblin coming to
Yeah.
just fuck us up.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess
You
I'm
rub
not.
2 platinum pieces together
Mm,
and dip them in blood.
it's the ritual summoning for Flynn.
Oh my god.
Not just any blood.
You
It
see,
has to
you
be.
see a shadow figure, but not like
Through
the
the
one from
realms,
before.
he hears
It's
the
much
platinum
shorter.
pieces
It
come
has
together.
glowing red eyes. It vanishes. Goblins start following.
It's a
left
cup of
and right.
blood, and it's like that. scene
Goblin
in Harry
wizard in
Potter
the
with
sky
Sirius
erupts
and the
into
ministration
flames.
Oh god.
goes through the
Oh
blood.
god.
You see a building lift and crush an entire an entire
The eyes
army of
smile.
goblins.
It's so. It's the Black Sacrament.
Yeah,
Is basically what it is.
don't summon Flynn.
God.
That was awesome. That was awesome. All right.
So
We gotta get some platinum pieces.
I'm
Hey,
And
I'm
some
still
blood.
down, right?
did you see my
Yes.
Discord?
But not dead yet.
They're not dead yet.
Okay,
They're not
You're just
dead.
what on your death saving throws?
probably.
That's good.
Let me think for a moment.
After all of that,
Let's all take a
Uh,
5-second break.
yeah.
Deep
Drink some
breathing.
coffee real quick.
Yeah, just.
Did you order food?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. I thought that's.
What the hell?
What?
No.
Oh.
I thought that's the description that you were needing for the vehicle earlier.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
was
inviting
but-
random people to our house.
Hey, come here.
Well, I kept expecting for the Darwell to ring for food delivery. And
The
nothing's
Darwall.
happened.
Yeah.
The Darwall bacons at midnight.
The Darwall. Those are the material components for the spell to summon Flynn. 2 platinum pieces and blood.
I feel like it has to be like the blood.
There is no
Oh.
verbal component.
I don't think it necessarily needs to be a type of blood. Does he discriminate? No.
Literally any blood is fine.
Oh, okay.
Your own, your friends, your families.
Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do.
You think you're
Blood
I
pact.
think I'm.
have you sufficiently recovered?
Yeah.
Had a decent refractory
A
period.
lot of shit. That was not
He's
on
like,
the plans,
"Dude."
guys.
Have you
I was
met
trying
us?
to go as long as I could without using any hero points. And I was like,
Well,
if there's any
it's
time
either
to use
use
it,
0
it's
points
right
or
now.
die.
He's furiously like erasing on his little touch screen and like rewinding.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god, damn it! Oh my god.
Everything's going to pot.
They can't handle any of this. You gotta move all of that. No more. I gotta get rid of my CR14 things.
We find out the Hobgoblin wizards are like level 20. And they're using their cantrips. They're like, lightning bolt, magic missile.
Power word kill.
Devastators aren't actually that big. Their AC is 13, but I guess for a mage it's kind of
Well,
makes sense.
when they're magic missiling from 80 feet beyond magic missile's range, it's pretty hard to hit them.
Okay.
They're powerful.
Run.
Powerful.
That's what you can do.
They're beyond powerful.
Yatara,
Oh, shit.
you awaken.
Yes!
Saves
Okay.
us in action.
Thank you, God.
You awaken, standing amidst a vast, dull desert.
Nope.
Fuck!
You were so excited!
Fuck!
You actually thought that he would make it that easy.
Fucking psych!
She took a moderate hit there, Basil.
She's in a coma for the next 6 months.
The sands of the dunes that surround you are colored that of a boring gray. Taking in your situation as you stand upon the crest of one of these dunes, you look out onto the horizon and see a dust cloud trailing behind something off in the distance,
It's me.
heading towards a massive mountain range that contrasts the dullness of the sands with their dark crimson color. In a blink, you find yourself in another unfamiliar location. The air is humid, but not oppressive, and it smells of oak. And similar to that bad water you had earlier during the festival. Looking around you, you can see massive barrels on your left, stacked on racks that hold 3 barrels high and continue down a long hallway as far as you can see. Light streams in from windows along the right wall made of stone and illuminate the dust within the room that seems to dance in the air. Along this wall, leaning against the windowsill, sits a man composed of shadows. Very similar to the one you saw earlier. He wears finely pressed black slacks, a goldenrod colored sweater with a white button-up shirt underneath, both sleeves rolled up as he plays a golden saxophone that reflects the light from outside as he shifts smoothly with the jazzy notes he plays. He stops abruptly, noticing you, and smiles cheerfully. Hey, Tara! Think we'll win tonight's show? You hear yourself say, I think you will, Wilbur. When you do, you'll get so much money thrown at you.
That fucking pig from Charlotte's Web.
That hoe.
The shadow says, well, while money is always good to have, that's not why I'm doing it, at least. You blink again and you find yourself in a pitch black room.
Oh shit.
Suddenly, a blinding stage light turns on above you with a slam. Before you, the shadow man is quickly being sucked into a pool of black, gooey tar that splashes slowly and wraps around his form. Within the pool, hands and skeletal figures begin to emerge and pull at the man as he reaches an outstretched hand towards you and screams, Yatara! Yatara, please help! Help me!
Oh my god.
As he says this, you hear distorted voices all around you, and as each of them speak, a gray silhouette appears as each of them says different things. They say, don't do it. He's a liar. He's our friend. He killed so many people. It wasn't his fault. Do something. Do nothing. He's the one controlling the trees. He poisoned the river. He'll just kill more. Let him die. Save him.
Erabe.
What do we see when we get a close-up of Yatara's face as she hears this?
I'm super freaked out. I don't know who this person is. Well, I don't know who this person is, but I guess she does.
What do you do?
I reach out to help him,
Okay.
try to save him. Try to grab his hand.
Okay. As you grab his arm, you pull and pull with all your might. Make a wisdom check.
Reach out and touch fate.
10.
Nice.
Your arm falls off.
You grasp him and you pull and pull, but you feel somebody take you from behind. Another hand on your back, pulling at you. You lose grasp of him as the silhouettes pull you back from him. You lose Wilbur.
No, Wilbur.
And you see him go back into the pool, slowly sinking down. Yatara!
Wilbur.
I'm sorry! And he just gets sucked in immediately.
I don't know who he is, but no. Wilbur, no.
You hear a voice in your head. How cute. I hate to break up a reunion. Oh, who am I kidding? I love doing this.
I know this voice. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I'll just be taking him back now. I need this little man to complete his task. Bye, Yatara. You're left alone in the pitch, the bright, blinding lights still above, as we fade to white. You say anything? Do anything? You awaken in Basil's arms as she's... Or no, not in Basil's arms. In a mushroom man's arms. And these thick, burly arms they're really soft right now. Like they're clutching you, and one of the other arms is like shielding you, so you can hardly see anything, but you see black streaks of arrows pelting the arm that's overstretched over you. You hear a voice inside your head. You're awake now. Your eyes. What the hell? We see this shot of Yatara as she looks up into the mushroom man's face, and her eyes are pitch black.
More so than they normally are?
More so than they normally are.
A deeper, darker black.
Like there's no shine to it, I bet it just looks like pitch. You know?
Oh god.
You look around and you see Treeple frozen around you. You see in front of you another mushroom man breaking through the Treeple around you. You see, I think, Basil to your left and Simon back behind you, probably, as the arm is like shifting and pulling you. What do you want to do?
Here's the order. You are in this guy's hands, and so there's someone in front of you. I'm directly behind you, and Simon's here in the back.
I will reach up my hand to the mushroom man's face, and I'll say, we'll talk later. And then I get out of his arms, and I stand up, and I look around.
You flirt.
He's a mushroom man.
The mushroom man is blushing right now. Really
I
blushing.
feel like Yatara would like him.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk.
We need to talk.
It's a whole
You seem
other
like a fun
conversation.
guy.
You turned my heart to mush.
As you stand back up, you see in the air a flying hobgoblin.
A
Didn't know that could happen. You see, as you guys are jogging, I guess sprinting almost,
Can I get a favorite?
back behind you, there's a horde of little goblins
flying
all
hobgoblins.
charging to try and get up to you guys.
Do I see any of the people that are fallen? Like, do I see Ager or...
No, they're not with you.
Oh, okay.
You're
They're in a
with
We're
different
on the
base.
other side.
Yeah,
of
you guys are on the
town.
opposite sides of the town.
Okay, it's just us two, and then the only other person that's really down is Susie, and she's in the
Other arm
our
of
other arm
Aaron.
of Aaron. Sorry, I'm trying to get my map back out.
And I was healed to full health before I...
Yes, you're at full health.
Yeah, we've been trying
So-
to lay on hands.
It's okay. Like, I'm probably, like, very disoriented, but I do want to get out of the mushman's arms.
Yeah,
and, like,
you
okay.
do. He lets you
You
down.
guys were running?
Yeah, I see this and I'm like, fuck! Thank God!
You see her eyes, and as you do, there's like these veins that are blackened all
Oh
around.
shit!
the
Oh
side.
shit! Oh shit! What's wrong? Nah. Okay, we're great. Everything's great. Can you help him? He's real hurt. And yeah, keep running. See, everybody behind us, especially that guy in the sky, does not like us.
Where are we going?
To the bunker.
Away from here.
If we can make it, yes. God, oh fuck.
I don't know if we're gonna make it to the bunker.
Oh fuck, where are we gonna go if it's not the bunker?
Fine.
And if we head to the bunker, we run the risk of taking those armies back with us.
Should we go to the pits? Like,
I mean, the pits are pretty close, and there's not a whole lot of cover there. We're
You
probably
know that there's probably another pathway over there that can lead back
up to the bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to get out of the line of sight of
guess
this guy.
I don't jog as fast so that I can catch up, or he can catch up to me, because I'm like 3 people ahead of him, and I have to touch you.
yeah, I'll fall. The way we want to do this is I'm gonna take his former position and have like basically us swap.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm going to clap you on the shoulder, cure wounds. I heal you for 10 points.
Cool.
Well, it's 8 plus my spell casting. I think that's plus 2. Yes, 10 points. So yeah, I guess I am just looking around, trying to snap out of what I just saw, and
Are you okay? Cause your eyes are looking a little like not like they're normally black, but you've got some. You didn't put on any makeup today, right?
no.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta check your shit out when we get to a place where we're not literally getting.
I love this
The
visual.
sense of urgency.
You're fucking running. I imagine like you're obviously yelling like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
actual
Yeah.
fiction, like
Yes.
you look so hot. Oh my god. What the
Yeah. Honestly, I think like in fiction, she's just sort of like been pushed past the point of like functioning reason.
Oh, yeah.
It's just sort of like she's like defaulted to like a
Take it as it
okay,
comes,
this
yeah.
is all great. This
Yeah.
is all fucking normal now.
You're the dog surrounded by fire. Everything is fine.
Everything's
Yeah.
fine. That's exactly
This is
where I'm
fine.
at. I'm like, every
Never
time
sure
I
what
feel like
the
Basil
forest-
looks around, she's like remembering a memory she had here in this crumbling ruin. You know what I mean? Like she's just fucking assaulted by these ugly shit on every side, and now like this is the priority now. Holy fuck. Do you have anything that could stop that asshole?
Before you do that, let's all roll initiative.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Oh, good. Excellent.
Sometimes you'll get really lucky. Sometimes you'll don't get lucky.
Yeah, what's
It's
one?
like
let's
one.
see.
I'm sure we're used to that one. Oh well.
Here's our order in case we need it.
Am I? I'm not like stunned or anything. Right?
No, you're fine.
How far back are the goblins behind us? So I can add this to our little drawing.
I would say they're probably like. Let's do 120 feet.
Okay.
And there's that guy zipping and zooming around in the air.
Yeah, he's 200.
He's 200 feet up. He's like on your ass.
He's on top of us.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fireworks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a stand like there's like 2
Oh, yeah,
stands right
that's
down the road.
Right in the corner.
3 days early.
Simon, what are you at?
For initiative,
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay. Guitar?
14.
Basil?
6.
Does being unconscious count as a rest
Holy shit. Okay.
for spell slots?
Yeah, you get a short rest for being knocked out for an hour.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
It's okay. It's not really a rest. I'm being cheeky.
I mean, technically.
I mean, getting sucked into some gray
Go ahead and
sand.
refresh.
Everything?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Being so nice right now. But after I just HPK'd.
You're just
kind of
feeling
worried.
guilty. This is all the guilt happening. That's all this is.
Gotta use it.
Shit, yeah.
I think as you're like recounting, like taking inventory of what you still have energy left to do, you feel refreshed.
Okay.
Despite the horror of whatever that was.
It was flirting with the mushroom man that whipped it in.
Yeah, brought you back. Yeah, I'll just say that. Okay. So we have Yatar going first at 14. would you like to do?
Heals you. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci fan. How much HP did he get back?
10.
Perfect. Once he popping his hands up.
So I'll give you the environment layout. You guys are following the trail being left by Presley, who was charging forth and breaking down all the treeple that are in front of you. But around you, there's just like a whole bunch of these tree dudes. There are buildings, I think, to your left and right.
Did we
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that place you wanted us to head for cover?
Harbor Home.
Harbor Home.
Yeah. You guys are about like halfway there.
Okay.
I am.
To Harbor Home. That's fitting.
He was so pleased with himself.
I'm just gonna slap Simon again and cast guidance or resistance, so he gets to add 1d4 to a saving throw of his choice.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Simon, it's your turn. What would you like? What would you like?
How far away from Harbor Home?
Halfway. I would say. I don't want to do like feet. It's gonna be really weird. We'll do 3 rounds.
Not a footman.
I'm gonna need you to keep your foot fetish about 8 million feet away from you.
I don't want to do feet. That'd be weird.
I really believe Liz's like default like fear resistance is like through comedy. So
It's absolutely. Have you seen Chandler from Friends?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I
No, but
hate
you
Friends.
are though.
I hate Friends.
How dare
I've
you?
never seen it.
Phoebe is the only one that I like.
I guess I'll just keep running.
You want to dash?
Get the cover.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do that. What is that?
I'll say
Twice
so.
my
If you
movement
guys
speed?
all dash, it'll take down a round.
Okay. Cause like, well, my thing is if you get there first, you can like post up and like do some cover
Open
fire.
the door.
Yeah.
So I'll say you're gonna be a round ahead if you dash up.
Okay. That's what 6. Yeah, whatever. Sure.
Mhm.
I'll dash.
Okay. So you
Secure
dash.
the position.
DoorDash?
Plus, you'll be
That's what
caught.
I'm about to do.
Is he gonna be caught up with Presley?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go.
He Captain America up there. Okay. Basil, your turn. What would you like to do?
How cute my current crush is.
He's so handsome.
That is
They're
not how I was
all
picturing
beautiful.
them.
I pictured them as the picture I posted in.
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
bulky boys.
Big bulky boys.
So
Picture.
I would like to
VFX.
see if, like just as a free action, I want to see if Susie has a short bow on her.
She does.
Okay. I'm gonna go take that from her. If that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll just use my action for that, and then as a bonus action,
Grab an arrow.
no, I'm gonna grab. I'm assuming she
I'll
has
say
like
grab
a
the
hip.
quiver and
Yeah, I don't know if she's got like a hip quiver,
fine.
but I
She's not even
unattach
dead,
that,
you're looting her
slap
body.
that on, grab the bow. Don't tell her. And then I'm gonna try and pull out this dancing sword thing, and I'm like super clumsily like futzing with it because it's huge compared to what I normally use, and I'm like, I don't know how you work, but please fucking work. Like, oh my god. Like, and so I'm going to try to activate that. I don't know the command word, but
Kill.
I can use the bonus action to toss the sword into the air and speak its command word. So I guess I'm just going to be like, oh my god, please fucking work, and like throw it up.
As you toss it up, it says, functioning, online, command word spoken, fucking work.
Excellent. Excellent.
It turns on.
Okay, cool.
Made by a fucking wizard with a sense of humor.
I'm gonna like
Took him
snort
6 weeks to
laugh.
craft that sword. And he's like, fucking work! You piece of shit!
Now on. What is it?
How are you?
How
How
are you
How
You are now
Damn
paired.
it, fucking
Welcome
missed
to
it.
Dancing Sword.
Welcome to Altec Lansing.
You are now paired.
Oh my god,
Enjoy.
please can it be named
No,
Altec
that is-
Lansing?
Yes, that is
Oh.
Altec Lansing. lancing.
All right.
Oh man, if only it was a lance.
Oh.
That'd be
I'll
We'll
take
play her as a
lance.
lance.
We'll
It looks
see.
like a lance. Yeah.
We'll play it. We'll play it.
Fuck.
I'll take lancing.
I'm gonna
guess you
have
could
it.
Yes,
lance people with a blade.
Yeah.
Yes.
How could you
I'm gonna
tell
have
I
it
don't
just-
like these guys?
I'm gonna have it stay beside me for now
Yeah,
because it
sure.
only goes 30 feet.
It's,
So it's just gonna be out, and I'm
what's
gonna have
that
the
big
bow out,
inflatable
and that's gonna be
robot
my
from-
turn.
Sorry.
Oh,
Baymax?
Baymax?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
Baymax, but a mushroom.
Mushroom.
Okay.
Mushroom Baymax.
Uh, next up are
Mushrooms.
the Gabalands.
The gambling.
Oh god, I thought that was an actual thing, not just goblins. Sounds weird. I was like,
It's the
there's
Gabalans! Look to the east, it's Gabaland!
So the rest of the group, I think what we're gonna do
That's
is
excellent.
they're too far. A few of them stop and they're gonna do a volley. I would like everybody to make a dex saving throw.
This is that time of day where I'm like, hey, was buying a game science dice the best thing to do?
Yes. Okay,
I
good.
forgot I did have
It
advantage
could
on
be
dex saving
Could be
throws.
all these words.
But I rolled it again and still failed.
Nice.
Don't worry. I already rolled the 1 out of it.
Oh, thank you. You were touching it?
Soiled
He's
it!
touching my dice again!
What everybody get?
5.
Guess I got an 11.
We're on the same page with our rolls.
Yes.
Oh wait,
And
hold
I'm a
on.
dex-based
Never
paladin.
mind. 9.
I ate my life.
You take 5 damage. You take 5 damage. Or you,
Natural 20.
you take no damage.
Fucking G tonight! Thank you for giving her back to us. Oh my
It came with
How
god.
much
cost.
damage?
It came in.
5.
Yes, Wilbur.
And you, we don't know what's going on with your eyes, girl.
And me.
I don't know that yet.
As
Neither
these
does she.
arrows
Well, you're not
hit
dead.
both of you,
Yeah.
you feel something pulsing in your back.
I slit my throat. Just fucking end it.
Get it before they do.
Shooter's like, we're only gonna play 5 sessions, guys, and see how it goes. Mainly because you're only gonna play 5 sessions.
Oh!
And he's like, alright, this is the 5th one, let's end it.
You sick fuck.
I said we're playing 5 sessions. We're playing 5 sessions.
I was
God
like,
damn
oh, I
it.
forgot to end it last session.
Yeah.
It's time to finish it.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this the sixth?
Yeah.
This is the sixth.
Wow, went fast.
All right.
Yeah. Really? I don't believe that.
It is
Sixth
in
and
fact
final.
the 6th.
Oh yeah.
He's been
bullshit.
putting up the
It better
videos.
fucking not be.
Followed by the 7th and
I
final
don't like
session.
endings.
And the
Yeah.
8th and final session.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like our old campaign.
The epilogue.
Epilogue
There
part
was like an
5.
entire month where I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna end next.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna end next.
I didn't know.
I
the
mean,
next
technically,
one,
we're
the
still
next
not done.
That's true. We still have the epilogue.
This is still Savage Shag, guys. Guess what?
Well, that's what he said earlier. This is what happened when we didn't stop the
This
second
is the other
right?
timeline.
This is the
the,
other
this is
timeline.
the other time.
It's the darkest timeline.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Hey, we're all dead.
The savage timeline.
Yeah. Hang on. Sorry. Fucking so many fucking spells.
No.
Gross.
How many people are in the back? Who's in the back?
It's me.
Is it just you?
It's me.
You're
and
dead.
Elvis is in front of
Good
me.
job.
I guess I was in the back
Because
I had let Simon.
So we moved Simon here, and
Mm-hmm.
then y'all met up there, and then he moved up to the top. Unless you moved back. I know you said you stopped running. Did you want to be
I
back there with me?
jogged a little slower so that Simon could catch up. So I could.
you. So what? You're like
slide
with Elvis now, or back here?
I guess so. Yeah.
We'll have
Near
to be-
Elvis.
Yeah, we'll be with Elvis.
Keeping an eye on.
So you're in the back too?
Yeah.
So there's like a triangle. Elvis, Yatara, me in the back.
2 magic missiles emit from the hobgoblin headed at you. 1 for you.
Me?
Nope, her.
Oh.
That's 3 damage on you. 3 for you. And 5 for you. So 8 total.
I'm walking
How are
on
we doing?
sunshine, yeah. Well, I'm at Yatara's original HP.
Okay.
I'm
So
at
no-
8.
Okay.
I'm at it as well.
Cool.
Cool.
I only have
The mushrooms will go next. You know what? The mushroom closest to Yatara, the one that was carrying her, is going to interpose and take the damage for you.
Oh no.
So take off your damage.
So Elvis?
Yeah.
Aaron.
No, it's Aaron.
Aaron's still carrying Susie. He's up
Oh,
there.
okay. Okay, so it's Elvis then.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got the names all mixed up.
No,
All
it's
right,
all good.
cool.
How dare you?
So he takes some damage. He's still trucking. He didn't feel that shit.
Elvis is big boy.
Big
He's
boy
big boy.
Elvis. He's big boy. Big.
Who
Like
is
Franz. What? What is that? 200 feet.
He looks to you. How are we looking? You hear in your head.
Elvis?
Hmm?
Uh,
I'm asking because I don't think we're gonna make it. And I think we can maybe hold them up for you a little bit.
Basil immediately starts crying. Like, through the sentence, just fucking rivers.
You see Presley ahead of you stop as he's cleared out the rest of the people that are still in front of you guys and starts to charge back. And Elvis stops, salutes, tips his cap.
Oh
And Presley also, or no, Presley in front, Elvis middle, Aaron. He gives, who's he gonna give to Susie
I'll
too?
go
You gonna
get
take her?
Susie.
Okay, so he gives her to you, and they all tip their caps to you guys and say, "Good luck, get out of here." You see them all just suddenly run into each other, and they
Whoa.
form this.
Are they gems?
Yeah.
Mushroom
They
Voltron.
form-
Ruby.
They form this big mushroom boy. And
Mushtron.
he's
Defender of the forest.
He's got like
Volshroom.
the two caps become his
Volshroom.
shoulder pads.
sounds like
He
a
gets
Pokemon.
huge.
He becomes
Shroomtron.
and he's,
He becomes Elvis Aaron Presley, the king of rock and roll.
his little dance goes like, and he just starts charging and just goes to like body slam the horde of goblins charging up behind you guys.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
wish we knew they could do
move.
that before.
He's
They can all
hard.
you at once.
You heartless
What would you
bastard.
do? So that was the first round.
Well, I mean, if we had done that, maybe we could have fought.
Are you and I gonna dash too?
Yeah, I would say we should catch up with him, right?
Make
Yeah.
use of the mushrooms.
Yeah,
Who's gonna
distraction.
waste their
We
sacrifice?
still got the guy above us, so
If we can get undercover,
yeah,
he'll have a harder time getting to us.
right.
He'll be forced to come in
Because
closer.
I can take maybe one more of those magic missile things, and then that's as good as I've got.
Yeah.
So if you guys both dash, this will be the last round for him to attack you guys.
Okay, then I will do. Oh, my fucking spell is not. Okay, yeah.
I was gonna ask if you want me to use Druidcraft to make like a
But neither of you have the
cloud,
shields.
or like I can create a harmless sensory effect,
Prestidigitation.
Well, Druidcraft you can also do sort of like.
like falling snowflakes, clouds.
I can do. Let's see. What if with our forces combined?
With all powers combined.
Yeah.
Like, do we want to stop?
Like, what if we
do
do
high five and like do a fog cloud, or do we want to just run?
Why don't we? Well, that might give us some cover, right, to run into. Because if I got prestidigitation
I'll say if you
last
fog
level.
cloud, he'll have disadvantage or whatever his attack is, and then unless it's like an AOE, all he has to do is just aim.
Yeah. I don't know if it's harmless.
Those bastards.
Do you
I
actually
don't know.
have fog cloud?
No,
I-
it's Druidcraft.
I do, but I don't have that prepared. I have Druidcraft prepared,
Yeah, Druidcraft's a cantrip, right?
so it's not going to be like overwhelmingly amazing.
Yeah, I can create a harmless sensory effect, but only within 10 feet. So like a shower of sparks or a puff of wind.
Mine is within 30 feet, and he's far away, right?
Yeah,
I
he's
can't make
200.
like flowers bloom before his eyes and distract
No.
him.
Yeah, I
You
have.
guys, I could say if you guys both want to take your action to prestidigitate or druidcraft or your
Whatever.
fog cloud, sure, but like
Just
chances of him blowing you guys up,
Very high.
pretty good.
Do you want to just keep running?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
just.
I can bless us both. I've got one spell slot left.
What does Bless give you?
+4 to. No, if it auto hits, that's not gonna do shit.
+4 to AC.
Yeah, no, it's +4. You can roll it on attack rolls or saving throws. Yeah.
Well, that might help with a dex saving throw.
Yeah, it's if he AoEs.
Or if they do another arrow volley.
Could I?
Or if he lightning
Could I
bolts.
speak healing word while dashing to heal her? Or no?
That'd be awesome.
It's your action to run.
Dash.
I think we'll do bonus actions will work for healing word if you're gonna do that. But that's what level is that?
It's a first level.
I think you can only go above first. That's the Matt Mercer rule. Is the first level for healing word. You can't go above second level for a bonus action. So if you want to do that, yes, you can.
It's gonna be like, hey, feel better.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it.
It's just 1d4 plus my spellcasting.
So I think we do probably high five, and she's like, "Hey, feel better," and I'm like,
Fine.
"Okay, be blessed." And yeah, I'm gonna
5
bless
points.
us both, and if he's
With our support powers combined, we
With
can
a
make
Good
it
health
through
and my
this.
blessing.
yes. So take for the next. I think it's a minute. Hold on. Where are you? I forgot my cards.
Be in good health.
So
Stay blessed.
Look at the. Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, is that blessed? The
Sen?
concentration.
Yeah, I'll bless him as well.
And that's 4 to a saving throw?
That is, yes, it's concentration up to a minute, so it's gonna be exciting. Let's see. Yeah, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll or saving throw.
Oh, it's a
And it's
D4?
5
5
points?
points
Yeah.
of health. Yeah.
Sick.
I have all these conditions. Like earlier, I could say that I was unconscious, but there's nothing for blessed.
Dumb.
Okay, so you two take your actions to run, support, and just keep trucking.
Keep
Okay. Simon,
down.
you're up technically next. Basil, just say you took your turn already.
Okay.
Perfect.
Am I at the door yet to Harbor Home?
I would say it takes your move to get there, so yeah, you could be there.
Okay. Then I'd like to take my move to get to the door and open it and get inside if I can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you do that. You
Thaumaturgy.
get inside.
Thaumaturgy?
As you open the door, you open the door and it like kind of cracks and just falls over. You run inside.
Fucking
It's like
life.
shit. You look inside. It has a hole in the middle of the roof, and the entryway is just an
Well, there's the
entire
problem.
open air kind of bar. There's no hearth in the middle. It's kind of
Nothing's close
destroyed. There's a hole in the middle where a fireball probably fell. There's also the corpse of one of those green viney looking things in there.
Mm.
It's not moving.
Anyways.
It's gray. You also see make a perception check.
I see nothing.
You can do
11?
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So you see on the outsides of the corpse of it, it's iced, kind of. It has the remains of what looks like ice. You go around. There's it's weird the way this bar is kind of set up. The corners of it are bars. It's the whole building is a like a spherical or cylindrical building. You go in it, you find cover. If I would say that you have full cover right now, so I don't know the rules for that. Let's see.
Okay.
Somebody wants to help me with it.
Looking at it. Also, I got a retcon that bless is a full round action, so I'll wait till we get undercover for that. I'll just dash for now.
Okay. Wait, what?
It's an
a
action.
full action.
Yeah, it's a full action.
I mean, you can still move with it.
No, but she wants to
But
dash.
I wanted dash.
Oh, you want to dash?
So I can
Oh,
keep
okay.
up with.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Mel
since I can
did the
keep
dash
up.
and
Yeah.
then the bonus action.
And she had a bonus action. To keep up with her, I've got a dash.
Okay. Gotcha.
Got a dash.
Cover right here.
I didn't realize that you guys were both dashing.
A target with total cover can't directly be targeted by an attack or a spell, although some spells can reach such a target by including it in an area of effect.
Okay.
A target has total cover if it's completely concealed by an obstacle.
Cool.
I have a question about the elementals.
Yeah, go for it.
Was it like just that? I remember you saying I could only use like one.
You.
Are they
I
like
think-
gone now that I dismissed them all?
I think as you didn't dismiss them, I think you after your orders,
Go back to nature.
you fell unconscious, and I think they just kind of dispersed.
Okay, should I give these back to you then?
Yes, please, and thank you.
Pass it down.
There it is. There's a fucking room.
Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles
Elemental.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you have full cover now, so you can't be targeted.
Okay.
Okay, unless you want to get out and move around. Is there anything else you wanted to do in here, or?
No, because I don't really have any way to do anything.
Okay. So you're just waiting for them to get inside here, or is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just kind of take cover and wait for them to come through the door.
Okay. Alright, so next up is Mr. Hobgobble himself.
Do you need a charger?
Yeah. Can I plug into the power strip there? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one right behind us.
Oh, here. So I have the same.
Even better. I didn't want to like. Should have had the
Just hit this.
stuff.
Oh no, you're fine.
What is it?
Is that the thing that links up your phone?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Here you go.
Thanks.
Ah, you're welcome. Okay.
Is that USB-C?
No. Wait.
USB-C charger?
Actually, is it?
That'd be
I
cool
don't-
because
I don't think it
I
is.
have like some weird proprietary bar.
I have to clip it on kind of thing.
yeah, for the Surface. So if they've switched to USB-C,
Oh,
that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
It's the it's the old one.
So
Micro USB.
with the the hobgoblin is still flying and pursuing you guys. He flies over the mushroom, just kind of like shakes his head. He looks down at the two fleeing ladies over here. Okay, sweet.
Fuck off, Windows.
He fires one ray at you of fire. It's
Okay.
Look, I only have
18 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
12.
gonna do it.
13 now, but
He's talking about his tabs.
Tabs.
Oh,
Oh god.
that's good.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. So he fires one at you and then two at you. One of them misses you. 18. Does the other one hit you?
Your AC.
Your AC?
What is my AC? 10, yes.
What?
Jesus.
She's a druid, not a tank.
What?
Are
Yeah.
you wearing any armor?
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do.
Druids are a spellcaster.
Okay.
Does that mean 2 hit me?
No, one
Oh, okay.
one hit you. Still, the other one was a 3, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm super squishy.
So you see him shoot out these rays of fire, and let's see, so 2d6,
I'm not full health though, thanks to Elvis.
2
Thanks
for
to
you,
you.
2 damage. Wait, no. So 4 damage for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. 12 damage for you.
Oh, I'm at -1.
Oh fuck.
Oh my gosh, because.
So as
I
she
rolled max damage on that last ray.
Wait, I thought you said. Oh, you one right. Never
as,
mind.
as
One
she
ray.
as I like watch it hit her in the back, can I just like scoop her up while I'm still running?
You're two bodies on you.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay, then I'll take my action to just grab her with the other arm.
Okay.
It's okay if you just slightly drag me.
You're gonna have PTSD
No.
after this.
Yatara, it's your turn. Please roll a death saving throw.
Just a d20?
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't fuck it up.
add anything?
I
I rolled a 4.
don't know if it's a constitution.
I don't know how death saves work.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't think I had to do this.
Okay, so since I like retconned that I didn't do bless, does that mean I get that spell slot back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was my turn picking her up, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Dope.
How
Oh,
far
wait, hold
away-
on, hold on.
how
So
far
the
away-
hobgoblin went first. It was the mushroom turns next. It was gonna
Okay.
be Atara's turn next.
Okay, cool.
You
She's
already.
dead safe.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool. I'll cut.
Are we like one action away from the door?
Mm.
Okay. So we're pretty close.
We're so close.
What the fuck?
Just taste it right there, and then Shooty just wants to
We're
fuck
gonna
with
die in
us.
this doorway. We're going to die. in
Okay,
this
like my
doorway.
whole group went down.
Yeah.
So I completely understand.
As the
Also-
missile hit me, as I'm like falling to the ground tragically,
Yeah.
can I look for my mushroom crush and see what he's doing?
Roll a
So
d20.
he's,
If the
like,
roll
behind
is
me
10 or
fighting?
higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. Success or failure has no effect by itself. On your third success, you become stable. On your third failure, you die.
Okay. So what did you roll?
A
A
4.
4.
Okay,
So one
you
failure.
mark one failure. You don't add anything. Thank you, Zach.
The number resets to 0 when you regain any hit points or become stable.
Look how cool the app is. Or
If you roll a 1 on the d20, it counts as
It's
2
2,
failures.
yeah.
Oh.
And if you roll a 20, you regain 1 hit point.
Right. Okay, so as you're falling down, you see Big Mushroom Boy. You see like one of the heads. So you described it. I like this description of like the 2 caps are now his shoulder pauldrons, and then Elvis is like the main head, I guess. You see one of the caps pop up, turn around, and see you, and it just like goes into a rage. And you just see it like slapping these goblins on the ground, just like hurling them. And I think it actually like. Yeah, it's okay. So it's its turn too, which is awesome. So it takes one of the goblins and it's gonna throw it at the hobgoblin.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Oh.
I was just gonna mark off his turn, but since he's actually doing something now because somebody died.
See, it's all for a purpose.
It's like that
It's all
annoying
for
guy
great
that drops
storytelling.
those dinosaurs
Yeah.
in
Okay.
Mario.
Sweet. That hits. Let
That
me.
one guy in Mario that drops those little spiky
Oh,
dinosaurs at you, just flying
The
the
Lakitu.
whole time,
Koopa,
just flying above you.
No, the Lakitu. He's the one
Lakitu,
in the
that's the
cloud.
one.
that
Yeah,
throws shit at you.
that guy is so annoying. So this hobgoblin has been flying above us this whole time. I don't have anything that could hit up there.
I had to steal someone else's bow.
Yeah.
I'm just glad there was nothing in there. If there had been something in there, I
So
wouldn't need to.
you see him hurl this little goblin body. And he goes. And hits him. It just splatters across his armor. He takes 5 damage from it.
Sweet God.
He rolled a Constitution saving throw to
Keep flying.
roll for concentration, and he made it with an 11, which just passes.
That's sick
He's
fuck.
good at his job.
That's why he gets paid
Okay.
the big bucks.
So Yatara's down. Simon, what would you like to do?
It's my turn.
Yeah, they're at the door, and you just saw Yatara just go against the ground.
I haven't technically picked her up yet because it's not my turn.
Yeah.
So you're yeah.
How close are they to me?
She just went down.
I would say you probably I'd say you're probably like 20 feet into the building, so if you want to use your move, you could definitely get to her. But you'd have to pick her up, then move again, and then you'd be at like half speed. I should be doing like half speed for you, but I'm going easy. Yeah, quotations here.
She's just falling. There's a goblin screaming through the air.
All you think of
You're playing.
There's a single mushroom tear like going down.
Oh, still a little spawn.
Got one
Little
little spore.
spore.
It like comes out his eye and then floats off.
Also, Liz, I was telling Zach I forgot that I get advantage on dex saving throws because of my thing, so I did not roll for advantage on the thing. And after I did the hero point, like I rolled again because I realized that I still failed it.
Oh, there's a compilation called Clean Vines. I can show my friends. I can show my friends at church.
That's adorable.
It's so cute.
It's one for John.
I'll save it.
Clean vines I can show my friends at church.
Oh,
Shovel.
that was the whole
Screwed up
title of
lines.
the video. I was confused. I'm like, what?
I'm poking fun.
I like
cool
this
my
stuff.
Thanks, Liz.
You're welcome.
What's your strength, Liz?
12 plus 1.
Free Shavakadu. That's a good one. Sorry. Clean Vines you can show your grandparents.
Watermelon.
It's a watermelon. It's a watermelon.
That one I have seen.
Alright, Simon, what would you like to do?
So, it's one movement to get to her, and another movement to drag her back in.
I'll say so. You take 20 feet to get there. You pick her up. That's your action. Then you can use the rest of your movement, which is 30 feet. Use 10 feet to get at least like inside the door and around it.
Okay.
You'll just be out of cover. I mean, you'll be under the cover of the building.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll run out and grab her and throw her back into the building.
Okay. Cool. So you do that.
Throw her? Just fucking.
Are you throwing her? Or
Sack of potatoes.
you,
Gotta get her inside the building.
okay, cool.
Whatever's fastest.
Okay. Wait, so are you actually
Simon's
going
efficient.
back inside the building with her and throwing her, or are you just
Yeah, I'm gonna-
throwing her in?
Well, I don't think I can throw her 10 feet. I mean, she weighs a lot more than a shield. So, I'll carry her back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Put her off in a corner somewhere.
Basil?
I'm going to run scream. No, I'm not going to run scream. I'm gonna like. I think like Basil at this point, like her face is just like streaked with tears and totally expressionless. So she's just running into this building as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So yeah, I was gonna pop
You see
some
the
stuff
tear
off, but
lines in
since
the
I
dust
forgot,
on her face.
yeah, we're good. I'm good. That's
Okay.
it. I'm gonna get inside the fucking building.
So you get inside the building, you run in, and you have Susie Q, and you're just like,
Yeah, I'm covered in like 2 to 3 different people's blood, including my own.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking hot wreck right
you
now.
also have an arrow on your back. So.
Yeah, perfect. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. So
You also have an arrow on your back too.
Oh no.
Fun
we've
stuff.
been
Okay.
busy.
Cool.
I love how we didn't forget that.
Did
you notice that?
It's important.
It is now the Hobgoblin's
Oh, by the way.
turn.
Oh, by the way, you're also.
As you guys get into the building, you look up through the hole and you see the Hobgoblin like slowly descending down into the building. And
Would you like me?
you see him reach into his pocket,
Do the face
sniff, point, and
Fuck this guy.
just as he's about to unleash his fireball, you see him like twitch again, and he shoots back up. He looks, you see like out, he's looking up and out towards the bay, and you just see him get like rained in with arrows, and he just goes flying off. He's dead.
So arrows from the bay?
Mm-hmm. You hear
East at dawn.
you hear what sounds like a bunch of horses coming like
The riders of Rohan.
raining down the street.
We called for aid.
You
The
see
beacon calls for aid.
you see in front a wagon coming.
Circle the
It's
wagons.
a duo horse wagon, and you see in the wagon leading it, you see Lady Zuri, and you hear inside your head, "Get the fuck in right now!" She's not speaking any words, and you see her, and she's different. Like there's a glow about her, and she looks sexy as fuck.
Yeah. Knew there was gonna be a
But
highlight.
she still has that RBF, so it's still like, what? I'm so confused right now.
Senpai, notice me.
So she brings the carriage around, and
Please let that be canon.
Simon with his breath.
Just looks out into the distance.
so she keeps riding forward as you watch her through the windows. And what do you guys do? Are you guys?
Can I mean, how fast can we? I guess we could just move. And can I throw her in the back of the wagon? This time I'm actually gonna throw her.
I am
Run over, you guys
literally.
run over, pull up your bodies.
I
and
don't
just
even
jump
think I got
up
to
over.
set Susie down. I just like turn back around.
So you guys run out and you pop their bodies over into the wagon. You jump up, and as you're jumping up, you look back and you see the cavalry, the Queen-Eye cavalry, come charging in, and they're just shooting bows at everything. They're javelin.
Where have these
You see a bunch of goblins all along the streets down that way. They just came all rushing in, and they're just running through with javelins and whatever they have. So you guys get in the wagon. You guys are careening off.
Can I bonus action like recall that sword that I had floating?
Oh, yeah,
around?
for sure.
Okay, put that back up.
So as you guys get into the wagon, you guys wipe some sweat off, and you look back down the street, and the goblins are like currently mounting on top of the mushroom boy and are like putting ropes against it and are pulling it down.
Can I? How far is he from us?
It's probably like 300 feet.
Oh no,
Yeah,
my
no,
friend.
never mind.
He saved us.
Can I take out that bow that I had and pop off a shot at like whatever goblin is closest to me that has a rope on him?
Yeah, for sure. Take a shot. With disadvantage.
Oh, good.
I'll give you an inspiration
So
just
it's-
because you tried.
So it's 7. 7
You try and
plus
you so
9.
So shooting your bow, missing, you still managed to hit one of the goblins, just not the ones you wanted.
Right.
Nobody
So-
holding a rope. Just one of the ones.
Yeah.
It doesn't, yeah, it
Um,
doesn't
One
matter.
guard standing there.
I don't think Basil could have seen that and not done something.
You have inspiration.
Cool.
Okay, so as you get into the wagon, you hear a voice in your head. It's Lady Zara, and she says, "What are you doing out here?
Protecting the town. My fucking
By getting
job.
killed." She whips the
There's
horse,
anybody else doing it?
starts to roll off.
Ma'am?
The cart is silent, right? Except for like just the chaos around us.
Oh yeah, they're not saying anything.
Okay.
Well, I think you're probably talking out loud, maybe, or are you like thinking it? What are you?
I'm just
I'll just
screaming.
think it.
Okay.
She's still
So
bleeding,
they're just
right?
like staring at
Yeah.
each other.
It's gonna be like an
I'm
anime
gonna
when they
fucking
talk with
dig
their
through
eyes.
her bag for the first herb that Basil will
Before you do
recognize.
that,
as a
Lady
healing
Zara
one.
like turns around and she's like, "Oh, what the fuck happened to Ladies? What
What
happened to Susie Q?"
Wow, I didn't realize Susie was so fancy.
Lady Susie.
Well, as you can see, she's playing Quiver right now. So,
You
can we
hear
roll, please?
you hear
The hate sex
her
is gonna be
like
intense.
hum, and it hurts your ears.
Don't preach out high like me.
You hear her hum, and it hurts your ears for a minute, but you see Susie and Yatara, this faint glow about them. You guys heal 5 points.
I feel like my hand is like still gonna be like stuck in the bag, and I'm just gonna start shaking after I see that and like vomit out the side. Of the bag. Like I literally think
She
that
just like shakes her
she
head,
just
just like
cannot-
whips, and just like,
like
let's go.
still like expressionless, just like a little bit of puke, like a little bit of nervous puke.
Gotta love that trauma.
Yeah, that like empty belly puke, so it's just like straight up bile.
Oh,
so it's kind of
God,
like
just
packed
liquid.
the acid.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Squirting a water bottle off the side of the
So
And then I'm gonna sit down. It's gonna be alright.
as you guys go off into the wagon, we see you guys take off, and we get this like aerial shot, like slowly zoom up as you guys are being followed by the cavalry and escorted out back to the shelter or the bunker. And we keep going up and up above the dark clouds, and we
You
see
see the spaceship.
we see a spaceship. We see a rider on a horse.
Riders on the
We get the back shot of this person. She has a cowboy hat and has a braid. Or hold on, I need to make sure I'm.
Oh man,
Describing
she
this.
sounds
Sandy
cool.
cheeks.
It is Sandy Cheeks.
It's Applejack.
Applejack.
What is it, Jesse
You
from
broke
Toy Story?
away.
Cousin Brayburn.
It's apple bucking season. This here's Bucky McGillicuddy and Kix McGee.
Oh, you remember their names.
He remembers everything. The material components to lightning bolt too.
And Fireball.
Where the hell is it? There you guys.
Sunset's back. Seth, don't move.
This guy's all over the place.
Yeah, no, imagine what your reaction would have fucking been if you turn and look and it's not Lissa's hand.
What are you talking about? That's not.
It's just a dismembered hand.
So
It's thin.
you see the back of this woman. It's just a silhouette of her. She has two braids coming out, and she wears this like really wide brimmed hat. And her horse, though, as we zoom up into the clouds, there's like lightning and thunder going out. And as one of the lightning strikes flashes, we get a picture of her, and you see the horse is white. It's just
Death.
floating amidst the sky.
Float. So wait, she's not on a hilltop. She's like in
No,
the
she's
sky.
in the sky.
Cool.
She's
And
In
she looks down,
sky.
and she says,
Ride of the Valkyries, please.
"Wilbur, damn it.
Okay.
Well, guess I gotta go help." And then we fade to black, and we come back to Ager. Major, what would you like to do?
Rider along.
That's intense.
You're covered. You're surrounded by the dead bodies of your friends.
Pretty much.
You wake up, see the
Pretty
corpses
much.
of your friends. Everybody you ever loved.
Everybody you ever cared about. is
So-
now
Does it seem like
toast.
we're out of like danger, or are those other like?
It's just
Yes,
goblins.
you're out of danger.
Okay.
Whatever you did, it blew up like. It basically picture like All Might's like punch down the
Oh, it just kinda, like,
that
everything
just like
behind.
it carved everything.
Okay. Does anybody, can I guess look on the bodies and see if anybody has any potions or anything?
Yeah, for sure.
goblins
Go ahead and
absorb the
make
power.
search check or investigation.
Investigation.
Oh man. If only we had a search skill.
Shut up.
Fuck me.
What'd you get?
6.
You find the corpses of your friends. Like
I'll say with you spend some time and you search Remy's body. You don't find anything. You figured she might have had some like herbal remedies or anything. Whatever she had was burnt in the
Explosion.
explosion. You do find
Oh no.
on the 2 bodyguards 2 potions. You don't know what they are.
Gillette.
So I can't tell if they're healing potions or anything.
Nope.
what color are they?
Red.
Probably yellow.
50-50. It's either brandy.
You can take a nibble and see if it.
Same thing.
One's alchemist fire.
Sure, I'll do that.
So you take a sip, heal 1 point.
You take another sip, you'd lose 2 points. Man, what a fucking shitty item that would be. A
That
cursed
would be
potion.
really bad. Somebody would do that. You know, there's a DM that did.
Would
That.
it work to
Definitely.
be able to split it like that among them till they stabilize everybody?
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Okay. I mean, just like little things.
Roll.
drop
I
it
would
to
say
them.
so. Roll a d6 for each potion, and then you tell me what you want to divide the health points up to.
I'm at
Okay.
-4, so.
I mean, you're at 0. You're never at negative.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Oh,
It
they're not
just-
negative hit points in this one?
Oh.
You can only the only time it matters is when we do your health,
Death.
your max health. That's when you immediately die.
Yeah.
If you take your total of your health
Yes.
in one attack.
Correct.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're just below 0 and you're just
Yep.
trying to save.
Although if you
there.
take damage at 0 hit points, you get 2 fails on your death saving throw.
My dice.
Fun times.
At this point, actually, well, are you? Actually, okay. So go ahead, Remy. You go ahead and roll a death saving throw right now.
We get so much shit in one.
Roll.
2 1s.
Oh shit. Yeah.
They're
Well,
all
there's-
dead.
Oh my god.
Everyone's dead.
Roll
so
your death saving
if
throw.
they get the 1 hit point, could I heal Kairi, who's a paladin, so that she could do stuff to help the rest of them? Because that was at least her
Yeah.
for sure.
So you
And
get your sister up. She's at 1 point.
What's no modifiers or
Nope.
okay.
Straight roll.
15?
Okay.
Nice.
Alright. What else are you doing?
I have to be above 10, right?
I have no idea what the hell the elves can do. Right?
Okay. Is she gonna? Are you gonna tell her to go heal the others?
Second time.
I think
Yeah.
she would just
And
go
make a
do
death
it.
Well, I would
saving
like-
throw.
Everybody, or yeah,
You get
just
through a lot.
Okay.
in
heal
one
them.
session.
It takes
Really
all
do.
of her remaining pool to heal the rest of everybody. Everybody else is at 1 point.
I wonder if
Okay.
I could just play.
Do you want to use the other health potion to give to somebody, or are you gonna give it to yourself, or what are you gonna do with it?
I don't think I'd use it. I think I'd
You gonna
just
save it?
save it and
Okay.
Am I at 1?
yeah, everybody's
Yeah, you're
at
at
1.
one.
Carry
I'm really
brought-
glad we don't have a low health
You have-
indicator beep like in Zelda.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
have
Beep, beep,
a
noise.
this whole session?
I do, but I only
Shut
have
up!
1. Yeah.
And then basically after everybody's up, just like I don't know how we got through that. We need to get to the fort. Just like not, like I'm pretty much just like no energy, no nothing, just
And we're only level 2.
and then make our way to the fort itself.
I'm not gonna
You what?
Head over
Line
to the
of God.
fort.
Okay.
Where We're going old school.
Because I
Captain
mean,
America.
we were like
I'm getting a goddamn
ran
gun.
pretty far down this way.
I will
from
burn a fucking
here to
feet
there.
to get
Yeah.
a gun.
So imagine we're
I'll
not
say
too
you're
far from the gate.
Yeah,
It's
you're
gonna
at
be
the
like
gate.
the forest.
Is there anybody that can open the gate?
That was too quick.
That was intense.
Yes, there is.
The hell mouth.
You see a couple guards waiting there, like ushering you over as you guys like pick yourselves up and limp over.
Also, I imagine that one of my arms is just kind of like dangling. I'm
Oh,
still like
yeah.
picturing Goku like shredded, just
You
one
are
arm is just
fucked.
not like.
No, it's like Deku's arm. It's just
Yeah,
limp and fucking broken.
So you go over.
Get your bad juju cooties on my back.
You've made it to the fort.
Well,
Okay, that's
Good
You want to
job.
enter?
The fort is on fire.
It's not on fire.
Everybody's
It's
dead.
fine. There are guards posted up. They're just waiting. They have crossbows and bows ready.
They're all fucking dead.
they all explode to reveal they had goblins.
Are they
inside
letting
of
us
them.
in? Or
Yeah,
do we have to-
they're
They're all
ushering you in.
hobgoblins.
Oh yeah, then for sure. Yeah. No, I didn't know if like the things were
Disguise.
closed and they
Yeah,
weren't like
no. I
letting.
mean,
okay.
it's closed right now, but they immediately start raising it as soon as they. see
Okay,
you
yeah,
guys.
then absolutely go in.
Cool. You guys go in, slowly make your way. There are how many layers? 1, 2, 3. So there are. You see, as you walk up the path, there are 3 layers of walls. They're wooden walls. The outer walls are stone.
Sheena.
The wooden walls are just the pillars that are just lined up to
Mhm.
block people off. You can't stand amidst them. But you do see that there are, they have like hinges on the sliding, they have like a sliding wooden door that slides into place if they need to defend. Currently the path is now open. I think it actually like slides open as you pass
Go
up
through.
through the fort. There is another stone wall as you get up to the actual barracks and other guardhouses up there. This used to be where the town originated, so there are still some residences within, but most of the place is been occupied before by the town militia and the town guard. Currently, there's a lot of people here, though. You see Chief Durin up at the top, and he has this. He has like 4 different swords, all in sheaths. He has 2 on his side and 2 on his back, and they look like straight cutlasses. Picture Full Metal Alchemist. What's his name? The General or Fuhrer. What's his name? The guy with the eye patch.
Bradley?
Yes, those swords.
Fuhrer
Basically, what it is.
Rapiers.
Yeah. So he ushers you in, seeing you guys, and you guys are taken in. What are you guys doing?
I mean, if they're taking us in, I imagine they're taking us somewhere to get healed up or whatever.
Yeah. So I think seeing that you have the royalty, it takes him a moment to realize who they are because you guys are covered
Completely
in
fucked up.
charred
Yeah.
ash, whatever. So he
I
sends
imagine
you
I'd also
over.
tell them, like, we had the royalty here.
Right.
Um,
So he lets you in. The guards take the royalty away, escorts them to one of the larger barracks, and holds them up there. Do you guys want to do anything? What do you guys want to do? He tells you. G-Turn tells you, how you made it out of that. I don't know. We saw the explosion, and I was about to send people to go out and help, but we're glad you made it out.
And I would just say I don't know how we did, but I'm just glad we made it here, and that y'all are here, safe. I guess I'd also ask him, like, did the royalties, did their kids make it?
Unfortunately, I haven't seen them. Have you guys seen Ensign, Alexia, or Boris? I know you guys were in They Are Soulless.
They got hit by a fireball. We don't know what happened to anybody who was in the building.
Okay. If you guys need healing, there's a cleric in the back in the barracks. Go there if you need help. I could use more hands around here to help out with the defense, but if you guys can't handle it, then I understand.
After I get healed up, I'll be more than happy to lend in a hand. And then I just head to the cleric or whoever.
Okay, so you guys go back to the barracks, and I think you guys are trailing a little bit behind the royalty as they get taken in. I think they're just like worse for wear, and they don't want to talk or anything. They're just keeping silent, and they're pretty mangled right now. You guys just chill out there. There's a cleric that comes in. It's actually Merrick who comes over. He says, "Hi, Jesus. These fucking wizards would actually go out and do their jobs. They claim that their magic's the best, but Jesus." He comes over, slaps you on the back, and you guys take
Shade.
It's a cantrip.
10 points of healing.
10 points of damage.
And that's all I can offer right now. I'm a bit juiced, so sorry. He goes over and he starts to tend to the other folks around.
Yay.
While we're walking through, do we see anybody we recognize? Like, what are the names? Kel and Annie be in there at all?
Make an
Like
investigation
passively
check.
see. I mean,
Yeah.
not that I'm necessarily looking at it. I'm just kind of like scanning, just
Oh, okay.
who's there.
I
It
guess
doesn't
it's
matter.
your-
I'm just curious.
No, you don't see anybody in the immediate vicinity that looks like Kel or Annie. Cool.
I guess after getting healed up some. I mean, I imagine I'd go back to Chief Durin and ask him what he needs help with. Or-
Okay.
Not okay.
I don't know what Remy's doing.
I guess I can go see if they need me anywhere. Like,
Like I knew
Okay.
the minute he
maybe
finished
up on a
things,
wall or
I felt
something.
Yeah,
horrible.
so
Better than I expected, but also sad.
you guys go meet up with Chief Durin, tell him you're back and ready. He says, okay, well, I'll let you have the option. You can stay up on the inner wall, you can go to the outer wall. It's up to you.
Inner wall.
Maybe I should take a short rest.
Inner wall?
Yeah.
I'll say in the meantime, like all this time, you guys can take a short rest if you guys want.
Okay.
Cool.
So do what you need to do. Roll your hit die if you guys want to heal up that way. What's my hit die? So as you guys rest up and prepare for whatever
He's the only one.
comes next, did you
Really?
pass it?
No, I rolled 11.
Add your con.
Okay.
And
And
then
add
roll
my
it
con?
again. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
add your con. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll.
that'll put me at max, so.
Good.
Well, and roll. Well, okay.
Then make sure you mark.
Well,
a
the
hit
11
die.
plus my con will put me at max.
You get to roll it
Make
twice.
sure you mark a hit die.
Oh,
so
do
you
I?
only have
During
one
short
short
rest?
Because you have
left
2 hit die.
Oh.
to use on a short
I do?
rest until you
Because
have a
you're
long
level
rest.
2.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so I think we just see you guys. Just I don't think anybody really has words right now to comprehend what's going on. You take in what food you can and get some bed
Water.
rest for a little bit, some water. You wipe off, and I think like one of the guards comes over and like offers you like some actual good clothes. to
Oh,
wear.
since I'm completely
Yeah.
torn up and everything.
Yeah. So we see you guys. You guys are both going to the inner wall, correct? Or what's Remy's going to the inner wall? Yes. Okay.
I don't really think I can do anything at the outer wall. I mean, I'll go with Remy, actually. I'll probably
Okay.
just stick with Remy in
Okay.
this situation. There's no reason to split up with this.
Okay. So you guys go up to the inner wall, and Chief Durin actually like has you guys stay with him. Just says you'll be fine. It's all be fine. Back to the wagon.
The past.
The wagon. So you guys are riding along, and you guys have kind of cleared the present danger and are moving pretty fast towards the shelter. Lady Zuri is positioning you guys to go towards the pits and go up that switchback over there. So you guys are going basically just a straight line back. She tells you, or she asks you for a sit rep. You say anything?
Food bar.
TLDR.
Snafu. Situation normal. All fucked up. Let's see. Ren, Doc, and Drak are back at the bunker. Susie's obviously taking a nap. We lost Mick, and we lost the Mushroom Boys.
Mushroom Boy?
Yeah, I'll explain later. Town's overrun with goblins,
Big
obviously.
Yeah, I got that.
The Treeple are all over the place, but they
Mushroom
seem
would
to
be
be
a trigger
incapacitated
word.
at the moment. What's I see? Some lizard folk made it for a boat on the west coast,
Okay.
south of the King's Light. I got as many civilians as I could to the bunker, but that's all I was able to do before we got cornered and were routed by the goblins.
Okay. She tells you that she managed to convince, and she kind of laughs, convince the Queen Eye to come along with her to help her out. She was just trying to make a last ditch effort to save whoever she could. You guys saw as you entered the wagon that there are like 2 or 3 civilians that are in there with you. She says, I don't know what we're gonna do to. We don't have much to last through this. Yeah. Give me a moment.
Fuck. You can't even do a war of attrition. We have magic. No side's gonna run out of resources with druids.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for Goodberry. Wands. That's what I need. Wand magic missile. It's shaped like a gun.
For any quick draws I need to do.
Make a perception check, both you and Basil.
Teach a kid how to do laces. Say it again.
Make a perception check.
That's horrifying.
5.
Man, we are holding like trash tonight.
Yup.
Yeah, y'all are.
That's a solid 10.
You look over.
We pulled into the bunker, right?
No, you guys aren't there yet.
Oh, okay.
You're riding towards the pits.
Hobgoblin wizard flying at 6 o'clock.
You guys like just reached
Oh, I hope it
the
is.
beach, I think. Yeah, you guys just reached like where the pits are, right there. Yeah, that corner. And the switchback isn't too far ahead of you. You can see it from here. And Basil, I think you're like trying to
Not her.
to like. Well, did you got healed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
for 5 points, yeah.
okay. You're back up. So go ahead and make a perception check for me too.
I wasn't sure if you.
Sorry,
I'm
I just
It's okay.
forgotten.
I don't want to question you.
Don't question me.
Perception.
Damn it, girl.
Susie back up?
She'll see it.
Yeah.
18.
18?
Yeah.
I'm like quietly like taking off the Susie's bow and like handing it to her.
She's like, did you kill something with it?
I think maybe. I don't know.
It's yours.
Okay.
I'm hurting right now.
I put it back on.
The arrows are like slowly falling out of her back.
You're laying like flat against the bed of the wagon, and you arise after like a little bit of the ride kind of like jostles you. Looking up, you see a pale horse riding in just in time to see this blast come from the side of the horse. And I would like everybody to make a dex saving
Broadside?
throw at disadvantage.
I'm sorry.
So roll twice, take the lowest.
Yes.
So we see a blast come from the horse. So did there's like
No.
is there like guns that like
No.
out of the sides and
She-
focus down?
It's it's far out, and she just sees this like little flare, and then
Like a glint, and then it just.
And then
It's
black.
Jesse shooting. It just looks like something.
it's a pistol being fired off. Oh my god.
Oh.
And it's with disadvantage?
Disadvantage. Did you nat 20?
No!
Oh.
I rolled a 4, and I was like, well, it's gonna be a 4. So then I rolled a 3.
That's okay. I rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 4.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
So,
Is this a spell?
no.
It's a gun.
So I got a 17.
For your
You got
dex?
17?
You're gonna
You're the only one who survives.
So, I
Everyone
think you
dies.
see Yatara awaken and open her eyes, and then she kind of like opens in shock. Or, actually, no, you probably cock your head, you're like, oh, it's a horse.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Dad?
Dad? You see her do this, you look up, and I think you're just in like panic mode. You jump out just as the shot comes in. It's this. You hear the
And you're
shot
unconscious
ring out
again.
above you, and it hits Yatara right through the chest, and it's this
Motherfucker.
concussive blast that impacts everybody around her. You
There's-
guys are strewn about the street, and the cavalry just comes charging
I've done it
through.
again.
Go ahead.
Roll a trample saving. throw.
Yeah, roll another dex saving throw for me. You guys all took 5 damage, by the way.
Hey,
Actually, no, hold on.
Then I'm at 0.
You all took
Unconscious
15
again.
damage.
hey, who's at the front of the cavalry? Is there a leader? Obviously,
Yeah,
to the
it's
cavalry.
the leader.
Can I pop off a spell real quick?
What do you do?
Command. Are they within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay, I would do the command, and they have one called halt. The target doesn't move and takes no actions. So I would just tell them whoever
So she like leans up.
stop,
Yeah.
like, so
She's-
that they wouldn't
Okay.
trample over my.
Cool. All right, you guys all take 6 damage. Sorry.
Unconscious.
I'm down.
Shit. Okay, well you got shot, so it kind of makes sense.
Do you need to make a death saving throw?
My next turn, I think.
Yeah.
When it goes
Or
back
do I
in.
start
No,
now?
it's next turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get one turn where you get to revel in the fact you're dead.
Mm.
The next turn.
Well, somebody can heal you before you have to make
Yeah.
a death save anyway.
Okay. I would like everybody to make an
Death
initiative
saving
roll.
throw.
Initiative.
Are you dead?
No,
Oh, okay.
not yet.
Did the command
Working on
thing work?
Yeah,
Like,
it worked.
They're not
they
trampling
like
them?
split off. And
Okay.
They were gonna break, but the sand is like not working with
Perfect.
hooves. So,
Cool.
Not working with foods.
I think telling them to halt, they go around the wagon and make a perimeter. You're not being chased by any of the goblins, but the Pale Rider is coming in.
Awesome.
That's whenever you start your
So
turn,
my
you
initiative
suffer
is
points.
3. What did the one be now?
Yatara, what'd you get?
8.
Simon?
17. Aren't you unconscious?
Yeah, but I'll
She
need
still
it
gets
for
one.
my
Oh.
17?
throws.
That's right.
For my chance to die. Or
That's it, guys. I got no spells.
think
I got jack shit.
I can beat your record.
That's okay. I didn't have any spells to
You
begin
got
with.
the-
Compose yourselves while I figure this
I
out.
have been unconscious twice now in
Damn.
one evening.
Holy balls.
Wait, I
Well,
started
technically, you
out
started
unconscious.
unconscious.
Then I woke up, then I was unconscious. And then I woke up and I was unconscious.
Roll for brain damage.
Yeah.
She's still breathing.
Yeah, but getting knocked out that often is not good for your head.
I mean, honestly, at this point, you almost have a long rest.
I already got 1.
I shouldn't have burned all my fucking lay on hands.
How's
You don't ever burn your fucking lay on hands in one go.
how's Basil holding up?
Fucking not great. Did you remember
She's
my
the one that failed her
keychain?
roll for brain
Stressed
damage.
out. Stressed
Oh, no.
out.
Scarred for life.
And we haven't even come to the fact my dad's could be totally dead. Totally
Yeah, you don't know
dead.
where your dads are.
Nope.
Don't know
You don't
where
know
I
where
am.
Remy
All my
is.
livelihood is probably burned to the ground.
I think as a soldier, though, I get advantage on PTSD saving throws, so.
You've seen it all. You've been through it all.
Leave the forest, they said.
Alright, I'll be
It'll
right
be
back.
fun, they
Yeah,
said.
figure out what you can do.
Go to town, they said.
Go to
Go to the festival.
So, the way the wagon was,
But you did have churros.
Tara was laying down on the ground.
Worth it.
There were 3
All of this is worth it.
Civilians on the right side. You were on the corner along the right side. You jumped out to the right, gave your command. You were on the left side. with Susie Q on the left side, and you guys, I guess, fell out to the left. Lady Zeri fell out forward because she was driving the wagon. The remaining Queen Eye, there are 10 of them. They have encircled you guys and are facing outwards because they don't. Well, I don't think they would be facing outwards, but they know the threat was from above, so
Right.
they're just kind of taking
Looking
precautions.
around.
Yeah.
How bad does Lady Zuri look?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
Her RBF has gone from RBF to ABF.
Active bitch. Bitch face activated. Power on.
Yes.
You see her
now
face
here.
glow and
You
just,
are
like,
now
screams.
Destroy.
We just see
Crush.
Lady
Kill.
Suri looks up, her
Destroy.
head all
Slap.
heavy like, and then just goes.
You see a horse fall from the sky.
Yeah.
I do not want to deal with this shit today. Should we put the whiteboard up there
Holy shit.
I don't know.
for like drawing?
I was thinking about trying to get the projector to like point down at the table. And then maybe get like a big sheet of the melamine to put on top of this. And then that way this becomes a whiteboard surface as well.
Oh, the other thing was we should put maybe something. I feel like we should do the dice tray like nights. That'd be good because I know he said that it picks up real bad when you roll on this
It
thing.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
too difficult to make. Just some wood and some like felt or something. You know, we can like design it
It'll be
ourselves.
fun.
Yeah, be cute.
What a night.
Hello. Hey, Six Shooty here. How's it going? I'm your DM, and I feel like doo-doo right now because I have a fever, and this is fantastic. Anyways, hey, hope you're enjoying the show. I haven't had to do this in a while, but this is a little retcon that has kind of been a big deal. I mean, it's a pretty big deal. But as soon as I say it, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. The horse that the person that just shot up the wagon that Simon, Yatara, and Basil were all on, the horse that she was on is actually a red horse, not a pale horse. So I apologize for that. A little retcon here. That's all I have. But yeah, sorry about all the fire on like the entire town and all that. This shit had to happen because it was in the works, and yeah, we'll hopefully find out more about it as our heroes investigate further on. But for now, enjoy the interaction they have with the Red Rider, not the Pale Rider. So, without further ado, the Red Rider. Here you go.
I don't like how quiet he's been since he got back. Have you
Yeah, I
noticed
know.
that?
He's calculating how many
menace
times
is
a
like-
day.
Well,
Yes.
it's because the hat
I
brings
just
down
see the
low.
glare from his
The
His
laptop.
evil
on his
glasses.
glasses.
The glint from his glasses.
From Evangelion, Shinji's dad, just like
Yeah.
chilling, all menacingly.
Shao Tucker over here.
I love that shot of him. It's so good.
I think my favorite anime dad
Sean
is
Tucker.
Takumi's dad
Exactly.
from Initial D. He's the coolest dad.
Bunta?
Yeah.
I need to stop
fucking love
angrily
His eyes are
crossing
never
off my
open.
spell slots.
I
Like,
need
'cause I'm gonna
to
have
watch
to
it. I've never
erase
seen
these
it
at some
recently.
point.
It's old anime. It's like 90s
fine.
It's
style.
terrible, but it's great.
It's terrible. It's great.
It's a really cool story.
The animation is fucking weird, but like the style is weird. The show is fine.
Yeah.
It's just
There's a lot going
watching
on.
the animation style is kind of unnerving.
Oh.
What is
Okay.
it?
Initial D.
Oh yeah, it has like the
the
weird
music.
They
3D.
have fish lips.
Oh,
Everybody
my
has
God.
fish lips.
Yeah. What's his friend's name?
Itsuki?
Itsuki, yeah. He's just always like this. What?
He invented the
Takumi?
duck face and perfected the duck face.
I don't know. I really like the
Can
story
you
and the music.
perfect that?
Itsuki has. It's permanent.
Oh god.
It's
Okay.
You're all dead.
Shit.
The town is on fire.
So,
The gods are shooting at you with guns. Enjoy.
firing her laser.
I like that. How do I want to do this?
What would I like to do?
Simon, you're the first to act. You
Woo.
you get up
I'm
and
the first to act.
you look around. The
No.
wagon is completely destroyed in the sand. There's no cover around you. You see the 10 Queen Eye surrounding your position. And they are they're slowly turning their horses around to view the pale horse above you. Is probably like 40 feet above you. Just
Yeah, the 4 horses.
Is there somebody on this horse?
Mm-hmm.
It's Godiva.
Death.
That's what I was thinking. It was death.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Got a pale horse.
Pale rider.
It's actually, I think
Does she have the word Andy written on the bottom of her?
it does.
You could dive
see,
she rode a white horse butt naked. I was, yeah.
I think it's starting to, like,
Why are they named chocolate?
the sun is starting to rise, so there's just a little bit of light for you to catch.
You don't associate
This
naked
person's
women
face.
riding horses with chocolate?
It's
I do.
just a
I'm sure you
human
do.
face. She's a redhead with 2 braids coming out of the back. Around her neck is this really large scarf. It's a blue scarf. She wears a brown jacket, sleeves rolled up. It's a white top underneath, with like I think it's a brown vest. Jeans on, and on her hip is a holster. She has out currently her revolver.
We haven't even gotten to the laser guns yet.
I'm totally cosplaying.
Or the antimatter rifle?
Cosplayer, please do.
What would you like to do?
You call for a parlay.
I'm going to break from my typical personality traits, and I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna shout at her. Just be like, "What the hell was that for?
I need Wilbur back.
Who the fuck is Wilbur?"
He's my friend.
Okay, where is Wilbur?
Right there. He points to Yatara. Or she points to Yatara.
Her name is not Wilbur.
Yeah, I know that. It's inside her.
And you had to fucking throw a lightning bolt, whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
was.
I gotta kill her first to have him come
Oh
out.
no, that's not gonna work. And I'm gonna like step in between like that person and Yatara. Like that's not happening.
Oh, that's okay. We can do this the hard way. What would you like to do?
The stress veins are just.
I can't handle it, man. I can't. I'm tapped, man. Where's the iced tea? Where's the Mom,
Can you bring her back
Mom, lamp.
when you're done extracting your friend?
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I probably could.
We'd be mighty appreciative.
So I'm pretty good at like spirit stuff. So
Much obliged if you did.
Okay. Are you just gonna let her come down?
What the fuck am I gonna do to stop it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Go with the-
Shield back.
Have Zurika grass.
is she the one that's causing this whole war?
We don't know.
Ask her.
I think Basil is like so past pissed at this point. Like she probably like sheathes her sword. Is the horse on the ground? by
No,
now?
it's up in the
She's
air
up in
still.
the air?
40 feet.
Okay.
Simon, what do you want to do?
I don't even know.
Can you fill me in on what's going on here? Like, what's the deal?
Not really. It's not my decision.
She's like the fourth
Then whose
person
decision is it?
From the Oni.
Amir's,
Who's Amir?
What the fuck is going on?
my boss.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look, if you need to get your friend out of our friend, that's fine. But you bring our friend back. Period.
What if I don't want to? It doesn't really do anything for me, and you guys have been kind of throwing a pity party and being real rude. Also, you're kind of my enemy right now, so I don't know if I should be talking. I don't know.
Can I use my divine sense?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, first, hold on. So, Simon, are you gonna do anything?
No.
No? Okay.
Fucking
Yatara,
shield basher.
I'm unconscious.
make a death saving throw.
Oh, sorry. 11.
Okay, so that's one death saving throw.
Sweet
Baby.
It was covered up too, and I was like,
Okay.
what's he gonna do?
The Queen Eye are just, they don't know what the fuck to do right now.
And she's how far up in that thing?
40 feet.
I have literally nothing I can
It is her turn. I think she'll wait. Actually, she gets off the horse and just falls down 3-point lands.
Superhero.
No, she's like, that's gonna hurt my knees. I don't need to do that.
she stops falling midway and is like, no, like, help.
His feather falls
Yeah.
the way down.
I don't want to hurt my boots.
So here's just a question. So is the South the devil? Like literally everyone
You
bad?
guys
with
When
ever
is
heard
it
of boot
not?
burn?
Yeah.
You guys ever heard boot burn? Yeah, I don't want none of that. So she just feather falls down.
Have you met herself?
Yeah. I mean,
Basil, it's your turn.
can I? Okay. Here's what we'll do instead. So I would like to use my divine sense, but that's an action.
Hold on, before you do that, you guys are so fucking stressed right now. It's hilarious.
Fuck off. Oh.
I think the thing that's most frustrating for me is that we're just coming off that last campaign, and I'm just like, all the things I could have done right now.
I'm
If I
out.
wasn't this
I'm out of
character,
everything.
I would be chewing up all these fuckers and spitting them out.
I blew my last, like the thing I was holding on to. I could have done something for the mushroom men, and I blew it on making sure we didn't get trampled. And so now I've got what? Literally divine sense, and that's it.
You guys still have hero points, you know.
Well, here's my thing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do I would like to do a persuasion check, and I'd like to burn a hero point to tell this person if you need to get this person. If this will stop whatever is happening, you can do this, but we need her back. Like period. That is the only condition.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Make a persuasion check just for the shit.
The shit.
Like she's gonna do it, but I just want to see how well you manage to do it.
It was on a 20 and then it rolled to a 3. That's gonna be a hold on. 7.
Okay. I think you're just like you said. You're
My
right now.
voice like breaks and I'm like
Yeah.
like covered in tears and blood,
Yeah.
so not really the most charismatic I've ever been. Okay.
Wow, I can see you're really hurting down there. Sorry about that.
I'm like kind of shaking a little bit like a chihuahua when they're stressed.
Nothing personal. I just, well, I mean, no, it's not personal. So she walks over to Yatara, and you. Simon, are you gonna do anything before she walks over here?
I know what I want to do, but I also don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna roll shit and it's gonna be terrible. I also don't know if I should do it.
By the way, I will not move from where I am standing in front of Yatara for this person. Like I'm gonna step to the
so
side.
she's walking towards you.
I'm gonna step to the side and then not move.
Also, remember you're at 1, you're at point.
Yeah.
You are at 2, correct? You're at 2, correct? You're at 2, and you're at 3 still.
Makes we can help Liz if you choose to.
Burn all 3.
Sorry.
Burn all 3. I mean, so do you have to? Burning all 3 just removes the
You get no
penalty,
consequence.
right?
You get a consequence, but
It's like a
It's
minor.
like only the
minor,
minor
yes.
ones.
What does inspiration do? It means I can roll with advantage on something, right? Can I burn that too?
On what?
On that roll I just made?
I mean, you
Too late.
you
Too late,
passed.
too late. All right.
I feel
All right,
like
that
you
works.
would, yeah.
Alright, I'll save it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Okay, what would you like to do, Simon? If anything. You don't have to.
I don't like this.
Putting the ball in
What
your
I want
court.
to do is burn a hero point and pull her gun out and execute her
Well,
with her own fucking gun.
Yeah.
But I don't
well,
think
I thought
that's a
about
great
that too.
idea.
I was like, I have a whip. I could just.
She
Indiana
has her
Jones.
hand right now.
I want to
You
fucking
have to disarm her.
don't even disarm her. Just like fucking hit her elbow, flip her hand up underneath, and just smack her finger to pull the trigger right to her fucking
Renegade interrupt.
See what you've done?
Hey.
You see what you've done?
Emotions.
You broke that.
I should take notes.
I'll give you inspiration if you do it.
Somebody's still gonna come back for Wilbur. So at some point.
Huh?
Yeah.
So is it somebody still probably gonna come back for Wilbur at some point?
Yeah, but all I fucking need is to succeed on it and then it not kill her.
Then that's
Yeah.
That's yeah. Then we're fucked. We're amazingly
And now we've
fucked.
definitely made an enemy.
Yeah.
I do nothing.
Wow. Such your restraint.
I'm a guardsman.
You know what? I'm gonna give you inspiration before the restraint.
I hate
Okay.
this game.
Tara, make another death saving throw.
I knew it would be different enough going from 3.5 to 5.
10?
We're level
You
2.
pass, so you have 2 successes.
Level
You are
2.
now conscious.
Oh, okay.
This is great for the 2
Well,
seconds.
Normally you would
One
be you're back. You're at 1 point. Huh?
That was 3. You had to do 3.
Oh, you have to do 3? Oh,
Yeah,
then
on
never
my
mind.
It's 3 successes.
on my
It
D&D
still has
Beyond,
to
it
go.
has like 3
Okay.
little dots.
Okay, cool.
Unless
so
you want to do it differently, because
Yeah.
you're the DM.
Yeah, no, you have 3 failures or 3
we'll
successes.
stick to these rules. So,
So,
so you're at 2, so you only need 1 more. The Queen and I are gonna
It
continue
says
to
I'm
be
putting
like,
3 of one I need.
what is happening? They have bows drawn. They're ready to go. They're just waiting for anybody to initiate.
I mean, yeah, we may do that. Like, we might have had it work, and then the orcs would have helped. But we would have just pissed somebody else off.
man, I wish I knew if that gun was the Colt. Just
Oh.
fucking
No,
kills
bro.
anything.
I was gonna say you can do the whole thing, but it doesn't necessarily execute.
Right,
So-
exactly. That was my problem.
Okay, it's her turn. She walks over. She says, "You sure? I mean, I was gonna fight you guys and everything, but I mean, this is easier."
Just do it. Just
She just
fucking
takes
do it,
her
please.
pistol, just pops her in the face.
I can't look like Basil doesn't look like she just feels the recoil of the gun and like flinches but doesn't look down.
I watched the whole thing.
Like,
You stare to me.
Shoot.
This.
You're dead.
are you shooting me in the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see her take the shot, and
What is this campaign?
Basil, do you want to do anything?
I mean, I got literally nothing.
You could literally just
She
swing your
is
sword.
like right next to you. She's just looking at you.
Now's a good time for a breakdown.
What do you mean?
Just have an emotional breakdown.
Oh yeah,
I mean, at this point,
it's just
what
fine.
else are you
It's
gonna do?
just fucking fine. I think it's just like the silent, like the dead eyes and like the silent streaming tears. That's all you get from Basil.
So as you begin crying, from within Basil,
Can I-
you see what?
Can I see, like, does she have her, like, pouch anywhere? Like, I think that's the next thing Basil will be looking for is, like, okay, if she comes back, we gotta mend that broken body. So, yeah.
Yeah, her pouch is probably still on her person.
Okay, can I continue to play my character as a ghost?
We'll see.
Depends on what that gun does.
So you see her eyes, the veins go away, and you see her open her mouth, and her back kind of arch, and from out of her mouth comes this shadow
There's
figure.
a demon.
And
Great.
Oh,
you
my
see
The wreck
you
of
see
what
the
was her
shadow
head.
man, and he's looking over Yatara's body, and he turns to the writer, and he
Conditions. Blinded. Where's dead?
Where's DED?
D&D.
Permadeath. Well, guys,
Definitely
we danced
incapacitated.
around all night to find somebody with him.
okay, he just looks at her, blinks, and then he shoots up and heads towards the fort.
Awesome.
Damn it, isn't that lady gonna get him? That's what she came here for.
The writer says, "Well," she holsters your gun. That's that. That was easy. Well, thanks guys for being so complacent and
You gotta fix this.
I didn't say I would fix it.
You said
You fix it.
Could you use a hero point to rinse?
She gets back on her horse.
What's your name?
Hey, what's yours?
Go to hell. That's not his fucking name.
Let's just say Bob.
Bob.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Oh, and wait for the fireworks. It's gonna be great. She rides with.
I don't even have that spell until fucking.
Yeah, but it's a hero point. So you channel like it
Can I
from within
fucking-
you.
Yeah, can I fucking burn my last hero point and like maybe even the inspiration thing? Cause like I mean, lay on hands I've got, but I'm out of that hit point pool.
Wait, did you actually use the hero point on
The other
persuasion
option
thing?
is like to fucking.
Yeah, I thought that's what she did. I
Yeah,
thought she
yeah,
tried
but I
to-
had one left. I got one left.
To not fight them.
Oh, I thought it was to convince her to
To
res
res.
To
her.
res her, yeah, me too. But
Oh, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like we can
okay.
do that as long as you bring her back.
Okay, so
yeah, that was.
what?
I was like, wait a minute.
So Wilbur fires off.
I got your back.
Thanks, buddy. I was like, fuck, I don't have Revivify until fucking 5th level.
Well, that's why I was like, based off of how that was going on, I thought that it was.
I
You
thought that
didn't
was
use
the
the hero
agreement.
points, so that's why I was
Yes.
like,
We should have written that down.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
So she looks over at you as you're crying, and she takes her
Manly crying. Let
She
me
takes
just-
her scarf and she hands it to you. She said, "You should probably wipe that. It's not a good look for you." And she kicks Yatara's foot,
He's so dead.
and you see her like take a breath, despite having a bullet hole in her brain.
Like actual head.
Yeah.
She didn't chip my horns, did she?
I think like like it comes out from the forehead, right? Like your horns.
Yeah.
So I think it chipped like a corner of the piece, just like the tip. Like there's
That's it.
there's gonna be a
Just
just
the
a
tip.
tip.
I can't say that in this group.
No, you can't. Penis jokes, guys. Despite being shot in the face. Okay, so she kicks Yatara. Yatara takes a breath, but you notice that the black around your eyes begins to pulse again, and it gets further around her face.
I am so through with this
She
shit.
says, "Well, that kind of sucks, but I did the thing you asked for, so there you go." She gets on her horse. Do you still ask her name?
Yeah.
Okay. Say Bob.
Yeah.
I tell her my name's Go to fucking hell.
Already been there, but okay. She gets on her horse, and do you guys do anything before she gets on, or anything like that?
Absolutely not. I'm digging in her stuff for that potion thing that I saw.
The
what's
ointment?
his fuck? Yeah, the ointment. And I'm fucking like taking that shit out. I'm slathering on the
Slathering.
wound.
If you want to give her the ointment, that way she can see what happens. Or I guess you could tell her whatever. It doesn't matter.
Also, you guys
how
still have
complex.
arrows.
Fuck it at this point. Like,
So
chump change.
We don't know if the arrows have any poison on them, so
Imagine if they were poisoned. They
Probably
would have taken it already.
Yeah.
you might want to save some.
Yeah, well, I think it's only it's 3 doses, but I feel like, I mean,
Haven't you already used one? No.
Have I?
you get done with her?
I
yeah.
don't even know
No,
what
I
that
don't
is.
think
I don't think.
Fucking, I'm done with her. I got shit
Okay.
to do with
She
that.
rides
though.
off. She says, "Watch those fireworks." And she rides off. But before,
These older fireworks.
It's also 7. So
yeah, I know. I
don't know. I think
That's more off.
when I look at you, I can't
I want
like
to
look
make sure we get
anywhere
through all
higher
this
than your
before
eyes.
we end the
You got
night.
like a gaping hole still.
And my eyes are all black.
Yatara,
Horrible.
before
Basil, I think I see the fireworks.
I fucking snort this tea out my nose. And it's-
No, no,
I don't
just-
feel so
okay.
good.
Okay. So
You're fully y'all's face. You're just like,
You're so done with shooting and all
I'm
of
so
this.
sorry, guys.
No,
I'm sorry.
he was so excited to be
Great
DM so that he
storytelling.
could torture his friends and loved
I'm
ones.
sorry.
That's what he likes to do.
I don't think I ever got so much emotion out of y'all in 2.5 years. So that's great storytelling.
Well, both of us have this like,
Responsibility.
yeah.
Like
I'm
feeling of
so
responsibility.
defeated.
Y'all both just look
Like I walked into this
Got it.
session knowing I'm like, okay, you have one spell slot. You better treat that shit real gentle.
So you, as you begin to heal Yatara, she awakens. You guys are out of the fort, and you watch as this
Because we're on the inner of the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The sun begins to rise, and you watch as this shadow comes bolting over, and it stops just above, like 300 feet above the outer wall. You can see it clearly, though. And it says, "You who live by many waters and are rich in treasures, your end has come. The time for you to be destroyed. The father and mother hath numbered thy kingdom and brought it to an end. Thy kingdom is divided and given back to the goblins and elves. Part your heavens, Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains so that they smoke. Send forth lightning and scatter the enemy. Shoot your arrows and rout them. Reach down your hand from on high. Deliver me and rescue me from the mighty waters, from the hands of foreigners whose mouths are full of lies, whose hands are deceitful. I will sing a new song to you, my God. On this 10-winded flute, I will make music to you. To the one who gives victory to kings, who delivers his servant Wilbur from the deadly dark. Deliver me." And then fades.
Should have taken that flute.
And that is where we end for tonight. Oh, but before we end, as he finishes his speech, everybody in the town hears this within your head, without in your ears, and you guys are all left by the beach. You look up as you hear a whooshing sound, and it sounds like a rocket. 3 rockets to be exact. And you hear an explosion rock the king's lights, and it explodes, shattering the pillar, and it shatters the pillar, and the pyramid above comes crashing down and crashing down and crashing down into the shelter, and then promptly explodes.
Oh shit.
And that is where we end for tonight.
Welcome to Fallout 4, guys.
Welcome to Fallout 4.
Fade to black. Title card. Fallout 4.
People run in circles, it's a very, very